Hello, everyone. It's rather early, isn't it? I don't even have one of the key lights on. It's too bright in here, man. Happy Valentine's Day. Didn't know you woke up. Dude, I was up at 12:30. I was up at 12:30. My eyes. Yeah, I know. Why are you here? Because I got to play basketball later. I got to play basketball at like 7 o'clock and I won't get home till like 8:30. Then I got to like eat dinner, shower. I wouldn't be able to get live till like 9:30, 10. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to come and hang out for a few hours, you know. Just throwaway. I have nothing else going on. What am I going to do with my life, dude? I've been waiting for a kebab for 2 hours. That's a good Valentine's Day. Not because you have a Valentine later on. Yeah, that's why. That's what's going on. Oh, wow, Bobby. Wow, that's what a great Valentine's Day present. A sub to Brody CCTV. Wow. Very, very kind, dude. That's very nice. Well done. That's good. Wow. That's all I got to...
Your intro always reminds me of Mr.
Dude,
Bean.
what?
I mean that in the nicest way possible, Keck.
Mr. Bean? Suck my dick, man. What the fuck? Best thing I could have asked for. That is the nicest present ever. So it's not Valentine's Day in America, okay? You got a date tonight. Do you honestly believe that on a Tuesday in Colac, after I play basketball at 7 o'clock, I have a date, and that's why I'm not streaming tonight? That's what you think it is? That that's what you've conjured up in your own brains? That's what it is? Yes. Believe what you want. Believe what you want. We think there is no basketball. You want me to fucking take a photo? Bro, all my basketball gear is laid out on the ground instead of being laid out on the couch because I don't have a couch anymore. It is right there. It is right there. Glass half full. Yeah, my man. You mentioned it now. What else is there to think? Yeah, fuck it, dude, honestly. What about dodgeball? Yeah, no, I'm done. Man hasn't had a date for 4 years. He's not starting anytime soon. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I like convenient. It's almost like he placed it there. Yeah, to make us think he has a basketball game. It really has got a hot date with a chick. Oh, yeah. You want me to? I'll stream the basketball game. And you know what'll happen? Everyone will be like, yeah, you recorded this game last week. You recorded this last week. It's complete bullshit. There's no winning. If you want to believe that I have a hot date tonight and that's why I'm not streaming, go for it. Whatever makes you happy, man. Where does one even take a date in Colac? Dude, let me tell you something. At 8 o'clock at night on a Tuesday in Colac, there ain't no restaurants open, bro. It's Colac. So we'd be going to the 7-Eleven for a fucking Krispy Kreme donut and probably a half-warm traveller pie. That'd be all we'd be having. Be kind of clean, though. Oh, I heard you have a hot date tonight. Shut up. I hope you score tonight. It works both ways. Hello, Ash. You're doing your chem work. Good to see you, dude. It's so nice streaming through the day because then sometimes there's just like some people that you're like, hey, we haven't spoken for ages because you don't stay up until 1 a.m. local time and then you don't get up at 8 a.m. local time and you sleep like a normal person and you have things to do. And so I never get to say hello. But now we can. Yo, what up? Hey, Devil, what's up, dude? How are you? Sounds good. Pick me up. You want a Krispy Kreme donut? You know, like they're like 7-Eleven's like one of the only places. Yeah, I did, mate. I did. Yep. Hello. Hey, I can't have an Aussie sleep schedule. You know what? It's good. It's still so lovely to see you, dude. I'm going to do it more often. I actually like it. I might even do it like 3 times a week now, I think. Like just go live at like this time for a few hours before training and basketball and then go live later on. Because it's just fun. Like, and it also like weirdly doesn't have like, there's no, like, what am I going to do? Like, you know, it's like I have it. It's like, you know, what am I going to do? It's not really, I'm just sitting here anyway, doing nothing. So I'm chilling. I wouldn't be mad if we had Krispy Kreme. You don't even have, Tay, aren't you American? Isn't Krispy Kreme everywhere in America? Like it's a staple? Huh? Nah, no, not today, Transword. This is a perfect stream time. Become a daytime Andy, you reckon? Okay. The entire room is bright as Finley's tank. Yeah, bro, look, when I go out here. Yo. Oh, Duncan is. Okay, you're never getting flowers then. Oh, If you get a triple-double, I'll buy you flowers for V-Day. They don't take stats for assists and rebounds. I get a double-double pretty easily, though, I reckon.
Don't call me a loser virgin.
Why is it being blasted by high beam? If I turn on this other key light, look how bright it is.
Love sex before.
Still a virgin on Valentine's Day, Sag.
Is that too bright? Oh, that's actually not that bad. Dude, it's actually kind of... That's not even a Sag. It's kind of cool. Points and turnovers. I don't turn the ball over because they don't give it to me unless I'm close to the ring. Can't even tell it's on. No, good. Looks fine. Yeah. It's a lot of life for me, man. Give Sydney some of that sunlight. Yeah, you guys are getting to have it, bro. You're pale. I'm not pale. Shut the fuck up, man. Hold on, I'm looking this up. Imagine naming a cyclone Gabrielle. It sounds so like unassuming, but it's like fully fucking up the entirety of New Zealand. Is that crazy? This is insane. Yeah, it's so fucked. Digging the beer brewing VODs for when I'm doing homework. Have you been watching it? Let's go, Ash. Fuck yeah. Oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Hopefully this isn't the only 10 you see today.
Thanks for the prime, bro. That's really kind, man. I appreciate you. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll see how we go. No date. I appreciate it. Hopefully 10 points in the basketball. Yeah, New Zealand getting absolutely smashed, bro. It's crazy. Gabriel is the hot guy in Emily in Paris. Well, I don't know why they... Look at that. Hey, Brian. Mrs. got her wisdom teeth out yesterday and wants to be left alone to die, so I'm safe from Valentine's Day. Nice. W. North Queensland just missed the cyclone last week. Is it this one that went over here? Like, look at this. Like, this is, like, legitimately fucked. Isn't it? Like, it's like... We kind of, like, get separated from it because we're not there. And it's like, dude, these guys are getting, like, absolute, like... Oh, my God. That is the fucking... That is fucked. That is fucked. That are flooding like last... Yeah, jump it. Dude, that's fucked up. Bro, the whole... Dude, it just doesn't stop raining in New Zealand. What a summer. Oh, wait, what's this? To help put 2023 in context for Aucklanders, here is the airport rain accumulation plot. Red line is 2023, showing it. Oh, my God. They've had 6 months worth of rain in the first 5 weeks of the year. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. A cyclone's like hurricanes for y'all, cause to me a cyclone's like a tornado from the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, our cyclones are, yeah, kind of like your hurricanes, I guess. Is that right, chat? I don't even know if cyclone's a technical term for like, I don't know, like cyclones are kind of like, I think everyone gets the idea that cyclones are like the whirly things, like the spirals. I don't think a cyclone is a spiral. I think a cyclone is just a high pressure weather system just kind of like pushing in one, like, and like just coming up to the fucking, like coming, I don't know. Is it like a whirly thing? Like it's not, I don't know. It's like, it is, but it's not, if that makes sense. Hurricane, but make it spicy. There's distinctions. Yeah, like, I don't know if you'll ever see, you won't ever see like an actual spiral. Like a cyclone, like a hurricane, or a I don't even know if a hurricane has a cycle, like whatever. Aren't they just reverse hurricanes? Yeah, maybe. Like because they're in our hemisphere, they go the different way. Like the water goes a different way, like the toilet. Yeah, it's more like a yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's more just the system revolves around each other and catches more water and catches more velocity and then hits land and it's just fucked. Now, hurricanes are cyclones that spin the other way. But yeah, like a hurricane's not really a hurricane is not really a what do you call it either? Like a spiral. That's a tornado, right? Is that right? Like a hurricane and cyclones are pretty much the same. And then there's a tornado, which is like an actual like spiraling thing that like physically picks things up and throws them around and shit, like off the Wizard of Oz. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. A cyclone is an ice block made by streets. Okay. According to Google, they're the same thing. It's just where they form. Yeah, because we don't have hurricanes here. Tornadoes are funnel. Yeah, tornadoes like the actual, like the sandstorm meme emoji. That's that one. It's like that, man. Yeah, sup, G? Sansi, what's up, dude? Yo. Tornadoes are a spiral. Yeah. Such a silly 2:30 Arvo stream. Yeah, bro, actually, silly. What's going on? Nothing, I'm just hanging out. I've got 3 hours to kill before basketball, 4 hours to kill before basketball, so I was like, I'm just going to go live and talk about Cyclones. I'm just going to sit here and talk about Cyclones for the afternoon. Is that all right? When Cyclone Marcus hit Darwin, it was the wildest thing I'd ever been through. Some of it's crazy, man. Do they have, actual, have you ever seen, real cyclone footage? It's fucking crazy. Cyclone footage. It's, fucking nuts. Wait, not cyclone. We want tornado footage. Like this shit, like an actual tornado.
Chances are, unless you live in a few pretty specific parts of the world, you've never seen a tornado in real life before.
Look at that looks extraterrestrial, man. How crazy are the people that chase them? Yeah, it's full fucked. The wind here was 100 kilometers an hour last night for a little bit. I feel like 100 kilometers an hour is that pace that starts to break shit. Whenever there's 100-kilometer winds in Colac, it's starting to break shit at that point. It's starting to that's fucked up. If it got to 120, 130 here, roofs would 100% just come off. Australia's dangerous with animals and they have this shit. I don't know. Do we have tornadoes? I don't know if we have tornadoes. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I don't know if I've ever heard of a tornado in Australia. But what's up, man? 37 months. Sheesh. Thanks, homie. I appreciate it.
Love is like a cyclone. Starts wet and wild, then it leaves and takes your house and car.
Okay. True. Real and true. Very good. I like that. Love is like a cyclone. That's why I'm single on Valentine's Day. Fuck love, bro, actual. They've been in the past, but rarely. Yeah, right. NAPOV. What is it about North America that makes you guys get these crazy... I understand the hurricanes because where Miami and, Florida is. I get that. But how do you get this kind of shit? This is so random. I mean, I guess we could probably get them. UFOs. Yeah, true. Why would you drive towards this shit? I mean, it's pretty hype though when you get the good shot, right? Tornado Alley. Oh, there's an actual spot where it makes sense. Equator Tings. Yeah, but is it though with tornadoes? For the content. Yeah, for the content, man. It's good trying to increase the global IQ. Yeah. True. We are a weird conglomerate of different climates. Yeah, you guys have everything. You guys have you guys have Texas, right? You have that middle of America where it's hot as fuck during the summer. And it's a literal desert. In Arizona, LA, right? Las Vegas, the Arizona desert. It's fucked. And then one state over, it there's enough snow that it wipes out the power grid. For fucking a week. And it's right next door to each other. It's just how the fuck does it happen, man? I think we've had a few. Say hi to Jordan for me. Are you going to go see him? Oh, cool. We've started getting them here. It's fact. Yeah, actual natural selection. In all honesty, true. But then again, I wouldn't call it natural selection if you can't get out of the way. You know what I mean? Oh, I got sick of the ad. There are no ads. Are there actually ads?
First ever sub paid for Buy Me a Smile. I got sick of the ads.
In VODs, yeah? Are there? There's ads in VODs? Pre-rolls always. All the fucking time. Yeah, right, okay. Streamer running ads, suckers. There's always one person who's are you fucking serious, man? Turbo is a blessing. Dude, true. Actually fucking true. Turn on ads for subs, people happy. That's shameless. Don't do it. I've already done it. 5 years in, he's had enough time to make bank. 5 years in. Look at you. I can't run one for 700. Yo, welcome back, everyone. Yo, what's up? Millionaire streamer. Fucking bullshit. Emmy, yo. 21 months. Pog it. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Hey.
And smile.
Hey, yo. What up, dude? 21. Thanks for the 21 months. That's sick. Thank you. Got to recover that. I haven't even heard about that yet, actually. I have no idea what's going on with that. Actually, like, no clue. Turbo actually is the best Twitch investment I've made. I got an email today about some kind of, like, turbo relief thing for tax or some shit. It was weird. I think they're just giving streamers discounts on things or something. I don't know. They're partnered with a bunch of businesses. It's fucking weird. Oh, this is, like, the actual song. I just want to watch, like, tornadoes, like, how they work. Bro, look at that! That's crazy, bro. Water spout, Ranado. That's fucked. That's, like, actually fucked. Like, this, okay, with America, like, this is probably not even America. It looks like it's Europe. You guys have, like, things every year that can, like, you can just be like, I can live in my home, and my home might disappear tomorrow. Like, you don't think like that, but you have things like crazy, like, hurricanes and, like, these fucking massive weather events, fucking tornadoes and shit. Down here, it's like, let's hope the wind doesn't get too high. You know what I mean? Crazy people with guns. Yeah, all that shit. You know what I mean? You get like insane shit, bro. Earthquakes, of course. Earthquakes. We don't get earthquakes, man. A blizzard killed like 50 people here last month. That's so fucked, bro. That's so fucked. Actually crazy. And then, like, wait, was the Syria and Turkey thing an earthquake, or was that a volcano? I'm pretty sure it was an earthquake caused by a volcano or something like that, right? It was an earthquake. Yeah, that shit's so sad, bro. What is the death count at now? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like full fucked. Sharknado outdoes anything top tier. Well, I mean, look at, like, dude, look at that. That's huge. 30,000 people. Jesus Christ. Some of the photos of, like, the kids, like, and their family members, like, trapped under, like, just concrete slabs. It's like, it's full fucked up, dude. Traumatizing shit. Is that the biggest natural disaster death toll since, like, Jesus, what would it even be close to? I'm trying to think of, like, ones that, like, were like that. Not even like the tsunami. Japan 2012, was that big too? Yeah. Since Japan, it's a tornado. Japan's one was bigger, but they had more money and resources to deal with it. Okay. And Hurricane Katrina. Did Hurricane Katrina kill a lot of people? Like, it's in, like, tens of thousands? Brutal. Yeah, that was pretty big. Did that kill like that many people? Fuck. That's wild. That's fucking wild. But again, my point is, in Australia, we don't really fathom natural disaster very well, because we've never had anything apart from, like, bushfires. And normally, unless it's like King Lake, for example, it's not normally near anyone's homes, and people can get away pretty quickly because there's, like, in and out roads. It's not like no tornadoes. Nah. I mean, maybe in North Queensland, they might say they've had cyclones. Yeah. Like, yeah, I guess. But, like, nothing that can affect, like, probably 80% of the country. Like, even Perth on the west side. It's normally North Queensland because they're closer to the equator and it gets a little bit more wild there. Turkey earthquake has literally killed more people than that live in my area. Isn't it fucking crazy, man? I feel like the bugs there are pretty gnarly. Dude, nothing kills us. There's nothing natural in Australia that can kill us. It's like the fires can, but I'll show you something. It'll give you like a good context of, like, what I mean when I say the fires. Like, so this is like So the major fire areas of Victoria are like around, like up here. So like probably here, right? Would this be right? Everyone, like around here, the Ranges National Park, and then Sydney is pretty much everything south. So like all through here. But one of the big ones is where they're always scared of is like here, which is the Otway Forest Park, which stretches, pretty much, you could pretty much go from like, yeah, maybe here. Like, so it's like that dense green. The problem is this looks like there's just a bunch of towns. This is a gigantic mountainous range. I don't know if I can show the satellite. Like, see this? It's just this massive range here. But I can tell you right now, 50 people, 200 people, 50 people, 0, 0, 0, 250, 100 maybe. Like, we're talking like in this whole area outside of this road that runs along the coastline and this highway here, in this whole section here, don't count the ones on the coast where they can get away, there would be probably 3,000 to 4,000 people live in that whole space. So they can get away and like take multiple like access roads out of here if there's fires. So it's not crazy it's not crazy to think that if there was a massive bushfire that no one would die because they could get away. But like you guys have those like fires in California and shit, and they're like sometimes they're like right in the middle of where hundreds and hundreds or thousands of people live, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Kangaroo Island. Yeah, that had a bushfire too, didn't it? Kangaroo Island's such a weird fucking place. There was a bushfire here in Kangaroo Island, Drew. Here. Oh. We had 6 literally circling us. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's crazy. Like, actually crazy. I think someone could do the maths. Oh, not the maths, but like Google it. I'm pretty sure King Lake had, I think maybe 100 people die. Now, where's King Lake? It's up here somewhere, right? They're in here somewhere. I don't know where they are. There was a massive, I don't know exactly where it is. It might even be up higher. Like up Harrietville's. Is it near Harrietville? I don't remember exactly where it was. There was a fire here and like people died because they couldn't get out because it was like a one-way road to get out. That's pretty scarier. It was close. Is it more like closer down here, is it? Is King Lake like closer here? Around here somewhere? Yeah, but it's like we also lived on Mars for a day. Yeah, we had photos like this in Sydney as well. That's crazy. Look at that, dude. That's fucking nuts. That's fucking crazy. Hey, I'm Cat. What's up, man? Back in 2020 with the fires, we had strangers living with us who lost their house. Scary times. Yeah, there was the fires that went along the Great Ocean Road. They burnt. There's like videos of it, I'm pretty sure. Like if you go like Wye River bushfires and you look at the the videos of it. So this is the one I was talking about. Just have to go to work and shit during that. Nuts, right? So these are the bushfires that happened in Australia. This is the Great Ocean Road, and then this is the fires that just burn it. There's probably no real great videos of it, but this is like what happened. But again, these people could get away. So I don't think there was too many. Yeah, so you'll see here, the number of properties lost in the Christmas Day bushfire along Victoria's Great Ocean Road has risen to 116, but I don't think there was 0 deaths. No one died. Everyone got away, which is pretty poggers. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, King Lake's up there. Okay, sorry, I was a little bit off. So King Lake's up here somewhere. Must be fucking tiny, eh? Oh, yeah, here you go. King Lake. This is where this bushfire was that killed people. So, I think they were in here. I'm going to assume they were in here somewhere. Or here. And I reckon the bushfire must have wrapped them. And then they just got it. So, you see how they're, in the middle. And then, the bushfire, circled them. Probably something similar to what you guys in California felt like. You got circled by these real dense bushfires and then just couldn't get out. There was orange skies at NZ for all the fires in Oz. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that not that long ago. It's crazy. The 2-minute mark. These are fires near you. Yeah, it's fucking scary, man. It's legit scary. It's hard to put it into I don't know. Again, oh wow. Jesus, look at that. Fuck. Yo, Arby, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Later than 2 months, dude. My man.
Ye Brody Ethic is a start.
Thanks, homie. I appreciate it, man. That's sick. Oh, my God. Why would he drive like that? Oh, it's an abandoned car. Oh, the wind is pushing his car that way, is it? Like, because he obviously wouldn't have driven into that. Oh, my God. Just like that. Just like that. And it washes over. Fire moves. Fire is nuts, bro. Fire is gnarly. I'm a she. I'm sorry, man. I call everyone dude. I'm so sorry. Bang. That just flipped the car. Oh, my... Bro, that's fucked. He was reversing out, didn't see the dude behind him, spoke to the dude the other week who was driving it. Oh, he was reversing. It looked like he was driving towards him. I got so confused. Hey, Juan, what's up, man? Great story on a family who escaped the bushfire from years ago. Definitely worth watching. Fuck yeah. Dude, that's so scary, eh? And he's just still in the thick of it. Fucking hell, dude. Just gotta be in there. This is perfect to watch before bed. Wait, do you get fires in Canada? Like, do you get big bushfires in Canada? Because you got a lot of trees up there, man. I'm a firefighter in my region, so spoke to a few of these boys who dealt with it. Gnarly. I never knew California had a bigger population than Oz. Yeah, of course. There's I think there's like, how many states in America have a bigger population than Australia? It's a fuckload. So the Oz population is like 25 million. We were 22 a long time ago, but I think we've moved up a fair bit now. Yeah, so we're 25.9, so I say 26. Not as bad as you guys, yeah. And then like you could go like Texas population. Texas beats us. California, 39 million. New York would have to beat us, right? Oh, no, only 8 million. There's a fair few states that beat us. What other states would beat us? Where is there a high density of people in America? California, Texas, Florida? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Florida's like pretty much, like pretty close. Yeah, New York City only has like 8.4. Yeah. That's just New York City population. Georgia population. Is that the country? It's Georgia state. 10 million. Yeah, like you guys have got a lot of people, man. Washington. Oh, yeah, Washington's. Oh, no, because Seattle's only got like, do you know, like, you know what's crazy about, like, how do I'm going to have to explain it by like showing you this. Everyone knows Seattle. Like, everyone's heard of Seattle, right? Just this beautiful city, like, you know, fucking, like, there's the Space Needle, beautiful mountains in the background. Everyone knows Seattle. This is, like, what blows my mind. There's not even 1 million people there. There's not even 1 million people there. That, every time I look that up, it blows my mind, bro. I'm like, it's such, like, it's like, doesn't Melbourne have, like, 4 million? Melbourne has 5 million people. Isn't that crazy? Is it the same as Boston? Bro, like, what the fuck? Isn't that gnarly? How is that the city but is that the city or the greater area? I mean, either way, it's crazy to, like, consider that, like, you look at, like, a city like Boston and you would say, oh my God, that kind of looks like Melbourne. Maybe not as big as Melbourne, but it's like, you know, it's there. It's a city. It kind of looks like Sydney, to be honest with you. And then for it to have a fifth of the amount of people there, yet how much of a famous city this is, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's like actually crazy. Seattle doesn't have that much because they are definitely not prepared to house that many people. Isn't there I didn't go downtown Seattle, but apparently there's a massive homeless problem in Seattle. Apparently they moved, like, they kind of like, this is what, like, some people who were locals were telling me when I was over there. They kind of, there's like, how do I explain like what I was kind of told? It was like on the West Coast, they kind of do like kind of pushes, as in if there's something big happening in town, they'll slowly move people like just in cities like blocks away. So they'll be like, okay, we need to clear 1st Street to 15th Street. We need to move you guys up. Like we need you're fine, but we need to like move you guys up. And then apparently that like sometimes when the cities have big things on, like say an Olympics or a World Cup or something, they'll literally try and push them like city over, like right over. And apparently Seattle has like a really bad homeless problem at the moment. I'm sure there's like heaps of homeless in every fucking major city in America. Like there's plenty of homeless people in Melbourne and homeless people in Sydney. And it's like, you can't, we're not throwing stones in glass houses here. Every country's got homeless problems. But like, I feel like it might be just more evident because it's kind of like not as taboo maybe in America as it is here. They do it for the Olympics literally every time. They just like push everyone out. Yeah. Yeah. Like Rio during the Olympics, they did the same thing. Yeah. Crazy. A lot of our big cities have large homeless populations. We don't have good housing support systems for those in need. Yeah. It's kind of like a little bit more taboo. And I feel like a lot of people who are homeless now in the cities kind of go to like the suburbs where they're a bit safer and have a little bit more space. Like when I was walking down, like I'll just give you an example. Like this blows my mind. And like I know a lot of you guys from America won't really see this as like a thing. But like I was walking past this in San Diego. Like these are like legitimate, like this is how the streets look in San Diego. And like the concept of tents on footpaths in Australia is foreign. As in, you will just be told to leave if you do this in Australia. You can't do that. And so, like, it was so foreign to me to see how the homeless. Yeah, nah, no way, no way. Like, if you look up so like, here's the difference. Remember this, and now look at the Melbourne homeless. This is what our systems look like. Like, this is like under tunnels. Like, it's nowhere near as bad. Like, we're talking about people just sitting on corner. Like, it's blankets and sleeping bags. Like, not like fully established things. Like, they're told to pack up and go. So, like, they can sleep, like, in little alcoves like this, and then they're told they've got to, like, pack up and get moving the next day. They can't set up, like, kind of, like, semi-permanent things. So, this is how our homeless... And, like, I would argue that your acceptance of the homeless in America, although you can argue... coming from a first world position that maybe it doesn't look good for the city, but holy fuck, they look a lot more fucking healthy and sustainable in terms of being able to live and survive in a situation like this than fucking Australia. Do you know what I mean? We have those seats to stop them sleeping on it too. Yeah, true. Like they've got the grates in them. They build things that push homeless people out. Yeah. It's pretty fucking nuts. Las Vegas has a whole underground shantytown in the drainage tunnel under the majority of the city. Yeah, isn't there a documentary on Vice about the people of they call it the tunnel dwellers of Las Vegas? They were like trade routes, and or like maybe like waterways or whatever. And there's like full blown like hierarchical levels of people living in these tunnels under Las Vegas, where the deeper you go, the more intense it gets. There was a guy they did an interview with, and he said if you go like only, say, a couple of 100 feet, or maybe, let's say a kilometer or less into these tunnels, you're going to meet up with people who go in and out a lot. But if you go deep into these tunnels, you're going to find like some really fucking like hectic, like addicts and stuff who just don't come out, like full noise, like institutionalized in the tunnel shit. It's fucking wild. Master, thanks for the 31 months, man. What's up, homie? How are you? Yo, what up? There's water. Yeah. So it's like, I think it is. I could like skip through the video and show you Las Vegas tunnel dwellers. There was like a video. I'm pretty sure I watched it. Yeah, this is it here. I only ever noticed homeless people in the city back in the day, but now they're all over neighbouring suburbs now. Yeah, I think it's easier for people in Australia. This is mind blowing. Yeah.
Hey, how are you? We're here at Freedom House.
He was like really
sober living.
Listen to him
We found a
talk.
couple
They're like
people
actually scared.
through the Shine a Light Foundation.
Hey, Gwen.
Their names
What's
are
up, dude? Hey,
Jason
Mads.
and Josh, and they're about to take us down beneath the Las Vegas Strip to meet the mole people.
It's really cool.
Las Vegas is the most glitzy and glamorous place in the U.S., frequented by high rollers, celebrities, and internet moguls.
Bro, fuck this
But
joint.
beneath the Strip, in the 600 miles of sewer tunnels that crisscross the city, lies a different world, the world of the mole people. And I'm not talking about a mutant race of human mole hybrids. I think they're going to be just normal, everyday people who are just, down on their luck.
Yeah.
Had no idea this existed. Wait till they go down there and he starts talking to one of them. It's crazy.
I will say this though, after being in Vegas for a week, I can see how someone ends up in the sewers. And how does someone end up living in the sewers?
It's cross addiction. So you may see somebody who lost their home and ended up in a tunnel because of gambling, but they also have a meth problem. 99.99% of the time there is some type of addiction issue there.
The Shine a Light Foundation has made it their goal
Wait till it's crazy. It's
to
crazy.
get as many people out of the tunnels and into
Oh
rehab
yeah,
as
dude,
possible.
CJ. Yeah, I'm not arguing for who's got the better homeless. Like I know for sure that there are benefits over here that a lot of people don't get. Like we have a much better unemployment scheme and we have much better systems in place to get people off their feet, get people back on their feet over here. It's just interesting to see how societies differ in how they have to deal with it. And the reality is the way that it looks in America is probably due to the sheer mass amount of homeless people that we can kind of micromanage it over here a little bit more. But over there, it is a gigantic portion of the population who are homeless. And it's just like you can't manage, could possibly be thousands of people in a city who are homeless as easily as we can here. But even then, we kind of don't manage it that well.
Possible.
Got 24
The system's
people
so heavily
out of the tunnel
overwhelmed.
this
Yeah,
year.
exactly, yeah.
We've probably taken several hundred to detox.
But today, they were taking us into the tunnels to give us a first-hand look at the Las Vegas mole people community.
What would you guys say are like the main
Yeah,
things we should
no
know
government
when we
support,
get out of
100.
the tunnel?
You need to stay with him the entire time and be careful what you film.
Got it.
So there are going to be people down there that are hiding from drug dealers, girls hiding from pimps, that are not going to want to be exposed as to where they. So he needs to be careful that if he just starts going around and starts doing this,
Yeah.
you're going to get a knife in your belly.
For reasons unbeknownst to me, our guides decided that we go to the most dangerous tunnel first.
Full disclosure, the tunnel under the it is one of the more potentially dangerous tunnels to go to in the city. I mean, we almost got stabbed last week when we were there.
Oh, yeah.
The shaman was on them, bro.
Was he?
The only reason I want to go to that one is because there's a girl that's like 7 or 8 months pregnant in that tunnel. I want to get out of there.
Do some
Oh,
people
that's
live like a
fucked up.
fairly comfortable existence down there?
We're
Like, are there some people kind of just like not on
we're
drugs?
gonna
but
take you. No,
but-
everybody's on drugs.
Everybody's on drugs.
And that's the other thing is, so you'll see tunnels where there's a lot of meth, and you see tunnels where there's a lot
Oh, hey,
of
CJ,
heroin.
what's happening?
And actually, it's interesting that most of the heroin tunnels don't like the meth guys because they're too busy. They fuck with my high or whatever.
Mhm.
And most of the meth tunnels are those fucking heroin junkies are they're too sketchy for me, or like they actually don't mix that well.
There's clicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's clickish, exactly.
How's that like certain types of addiction create certain types of communities underneath these like public access tunnels? So like it's like that's like so intrinsic, isn't it? Like humans will still find a way to separate themselves from people if they can, like pending. Like the vibes don't match. It's like, hey man, we're all homeless, but no, we can't. I can't be with you. I can't be around you because you're fucking my shit up. So like, I've got to go and hang out with I've got to go and be around the people that I can hang out with. So like, there's like a disparity and like a civilization of like people that have like societal standards. It's crazy.
If you're curious, the first tunnel we were heading into was a
Yeah,
heroin tunnel.
it is. Yep.
About 200 yards in, we started seeing signs of life.
So
And then the first mole man
200 yards is about 200 meters for Australians, roughly, give or take. So not far.
scootered out of the darkness.
Yeah, where'd you get the rascal? That is fucking dope.
I've had another one. It's right there.
Have you been racing them?
It's slow as hell. No, we're playing bumper cars.
His name was Paul, and he was an ex-heroin addict who had been down there for 9 years.
Where'd you get the tent?
Somebody gave it to me. They were like, "Hey man, you want a tent?" They're moving. I was like, "Yeah, sure." And so I put my king size mattress in there, and
Oh, nice.
I built a
9
king size
years.
around so if the water did come, it would go underneath me. For the most,
This is a massive thing that I don't think they explain super well because I think they just assume that people know this. These tunnels are essentially overflow water release tunnels. So for the most of the time, they're dry, but if there's really heavy rainfall in Vegas, the water will flow through here to release out of the city. So they have to build everything off the ground in anticipation for floodwaters. So they'll always say they've built it off the ground because they have to be worried about the floodwaters that come through.
it's just my clothes over here and this is my bikes and shit.
Paul's closest friend underground was a disabled war vet who went by the name Wheels.
Is that your bowl of cereal?
Yep.
Oh, you better eat that.
Oh, I will.
This is his home right here. He's built all of it.
Alright.
Just collecting from different dumpsters all over the city.
And I have actually self-dubbed my place Casa del
I see the Barbies.
Casa del Cripple.
So you've been down here a lot. Have your living conditions slowly improved?
Cooler neighbors.
Cooler neighbors over here, yeah.
Mike, how's my building gotten?
Well, your building has actually turned into building.
Yeah, that actually looks like a very comfortable chair in there.
Got an iPhone?
I live in New York, and this is
That's
bigger than
actually
my
a
apartment,
double
actually.
frame, a double recliner,
They had some impressive pieces of furniture,
beanbag chair, and
but not to get too sappy, their most prized possessions seemed to be each other.
Do you consider the people down here your family or just your roommates?
family.
Family.
They're more family than my family is.
Where are you from originally?
We're just from Chicago.
Chicago. Do you ever bet on the Bears?
Almost every year I put a $20 bet on for the Bears to win the Super Bowl, but
Is this their year?
No,
No.
City all the way, baby.
Yeah, no, Kansas City, Pat Mahomes, man.
So if
Pat
the
Mahomes,
Bears
man.
won the Super Bowl, what would you do with the money you would make from that bet?
get a free 1 or 2 bedroom place and free and get myself a couple of these guys out of here.
Let's go Bears.
Crazy.
Everyone in the tunnels is expected to live by a certain code.
Our group right here, we have our own little law, whatever. We're still from each other. We all help each other in case somebody ain't got food or water or whatever. We all look out for each other as best as possible.
2 main rules.
Yeah, don't touch
Just
stuff.
if it's not yours, don't fuck with it.
Yep.
Then rule 2, refer to rule number 1.
Yeah.
There's actually a
It's amazing that there are all these homeless vets when the U.S. military offers all the healthcare and benefits that no one else gets. There's a systematic victimization of disability and mental illness. The other thing that gets me really kind of sad about this kind of shit is that even if these guys are drug users, they're not everyone thinks that junkies are just kind of laying on beds on their deathbed every day. These guys are thrifty. They're of common sense. They understand that there needs to be some kind of structured society down there for things to exist so they don't freeze to death, so they don't have their shit yoinked. They've created a legitimate micro fucking society down there. And whether they use drugs or not means fuck all, because they are still just fucking regular humans. You listen to them talk and they're having very not bad people. I think it's the war on drugs really turned this idea of a homeless drug addict into a fucking zombie. People just think that if there's a homeless drug addict out there, they're don't go anywhere near them. They're fucked. Whatever. It's just not the case. A lot of people forget that they're not automatically bad just because they're addicted to drugs. Yeah, it's wild. And you're right. And the stigma associated with drug addicts is crazy. And when you talk to, and again, it might, it might be hard for a lot of people to admit, but like, unfortunately, the stigma's kind of like subconscious. Like, a lot of people, if you say to someone, hey man, like, there's what's more important to you when it comes to society? It's like helping out the homeless drug addicts that live in tunnels or fixing the roads. A lot of people are going to say fix the roads because they're going to be like, oh, fucking, you know, I don't know, man. They're drug addicts. They're probably on their way out anyway. It's probably over. Like, they're probably just laying down there. The stigma that came along with it is so bad when in reality, there's fucking perfectly high-functioning fucking drug addicts everywhere in normal society that either live with other people or can still afford to have a house themselves. These guys just can't, yet we somehow change the metric if they can afford accommodation or not, turns them from a normal human being into like a fucking alien. And it's so weird.
A third rule, too.
One of the things is you have to be invited. You can't just go down into the tunnels and start living there.
Okay.
Like, you'll get kicked out, your camp will get burned, attacked, any of that kind of stuff.
So who kind of makes that decision?
So
is there like a ringleader?
There's like a hierarchy in most of the tunnels.
Mayors.
Okay. Yep. And
Okay.
we call them the mayors of the tunnels. So he walks around, he polices the tunnel, he kicks out the people that are, you know what I mean, being shady or dirty or anything like that.
The biggest threats the mole people faced underground were thieves.
Somebody came and robbed me. They cut it all open and took everything I owned.
Spiders.
Did you hear the popping?
Oh yeah.
That was spiders.
And floods.
When the rain comes, I mean, me personally, 4 times came back, and I mean, not a thread, not even nothing. It's just gone. There's nothing.
Fuck.
To do.
We went for the ride down the tunnel in one of the floods. I hit a little break in the wall, and it hit the wall, hit like right here. Shot me out of the chair. My buddy's dog freaking climbed up my back and forced me under the water.
While they seem to be making the most of their situation,
So did you say I'm putting I'm gonna build shelves for it?
it's rarely a happy story that leads to someone moving into the sewers.
Well, unfortunately, I relapsed and I started using heroin. So I've been homeless for about
Yeah, Cookie, exactly.
I'm gonna say about 3 years now, you know. And just this past year, you know, I started talking. My family started talking to me again, and you know, I just came to the point to where I was like, I gotta get myself back, you know. But it's easier said than done, and I quit the heroin, which was like super hard to do. Like,
were you down here when you were going through the withdrawals?
Yeah, it took me 19 days.
How did you get hurt?
Jeez.
Where'd you serve?
2 tours in Afghanistan, 2 tours in Iraq. My family's pretty much.
Guy toured Afghanistan and Iraq and lost his ability to walk from an IED and now lives in a fucking tunnel underneath Las Vegas. Isn't that fucking insane?
Shutting me off.
Hey, Trex.
I'm the one that actually broke away from them because they didn't tell me about my mother and grandmother's passing until a month and a half later.
So
you don't
sad.
want to let me be at their family's funeral? Screw you. And I just the only one I keep in contact with is my nephew.
Would you not want him to see the tunnels?
Oh no, I'd bring him down.
Okay.
Yeah. I bring my mom down.
What did your mom say when she came down?
She made it to the front and she started crying, and that's another reason I quit as well, because you know, I don't want to see her upset like that. I actually do have feelings in the heart.
This was heavy stuff, but before I could even begin to process it all, it was time to head to the next tunnel.
Hey, come up, quickly. The 2 gentlemen that just walked past us, they stopped and took a real hard look at you. You kind of spooked them.
Oh.
Stopped and
Thanks for your
pulled up
service.
and put
Yeah,
his
it's
hand
so
on his butt.
sad.
Back above ground, we were surprised to learn that we had almost been shot down there.
You notice how they stopped and backed up against the wall? It's because they were getting ready for a firefight.
Because my camera guy had unknowingly filmed a couple people in the shadows who were down in the tunnels looking to score drugs.
And one of them put his hand on
And
their
he had
gun?
his hand on the butt of his gun.
Yeah.
He was ready to go.
Jesus.
And you guys were just...
Yeah, I didn't. They were like hiding in the shadows, so I didn't even.
I would just assume that, like, and again, I don't know if this is the case, but I would assume that there should be a portion of the funding for the military to house and rehabilitate people who go through trauma, whether it's related to physical trauma, PTSD trauma, drug addiction trauma, after leaving the service of the US military. Like whether there's facilities all around the country that they can go to and they can live there because they've served their country and it should be part of their insurance thing. Yeah. But like, I don't even know if Australia has that either. Like, I don't know. Yeah. There is, but there's so many and there just isn't enough. Okay. So they do have these places, but there's just too many people serving and not enough people. Yeah, I get it.
That's why I turned around and said, guys, come on.
Yeah.
It's go time. Like, you're making these guys nervous with that camera. So you guys can officially say you just did the most dangerous thing of your entire life right there.
We had dodged a literal bullet. And it was now time to head into the crystal meth tunnel.
Oh, fuck. So we were just in the heroin. I feel like we were just in like I'm pretty sure that guy also said that he did his 19-day. Did he say he did his 19-day withdrawal in the tunnels? So like that was like, I'm pretty sure that was a heroin detox area. So those guys were clean. Like the guys in their little circle there were clean. So now we're going into the crystal meth tunnel, which is like not clean. So this one might be a little bit more intense. Is there a Coca-Cola tunnel? I doubt it.
So the police won't actually come down into this tunnel, but they'll go to that front entrance and they'll shine their flashlights down. So something like that will block. So if they're sitting back here hanging out, that blocks so that because they're gonna have a flashlight like mine that's got this real high powered, that stops so that when they go like this and they look, it just looks like it dead ends.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there. It's basically a privacy blocker to keep the cops out.
We made a quick pit stop to talk to a single woman who was interested in checking herself into a homeless shelter.
You call him tomorrow. He'll take care of everything as far as getting you in with.
Well, present value is probably also because if you have them cheap homes, they would need to be in the market.
Set up for me to come get you, whatever.
They'll just help me with the ID, right? If I want to.
He'll help you with an ID if you need. If they don't, we will.
Hey, Hardo, what's up, man?
Security system.
Oh, I have a bunch of security systems. I have. Look at this.
All right. That'll work.
Jesus.
I'm glad you
And I can fight pretty well, so.
Yeah.
Then continued our journey into
I've always noticed like that. And again, this is like after she says, like, I can fight pretty well. Listen to the sound that she makes after it. I like, there's a lot of drug addicts in Colac. I've heard this sound so much.
All right. That'll work. I'm glad you
And I can fight pretty well, so.
Yeah.
Like that large, like, guttural exhale. I don't know where that comes from, but like that sound is like so like normal. Is it like a hard, like, I don't know where it comes from, but like you hear it a lot with like meth users, I guess. Like that. Yeah, like trying to clear something. Yeah, the lung. I guess the lungs are like hurt. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Then
Emphysema.
continued our journey into the darkness.
A nervous kind of sound too.
Which had apparently brought us directly underneath Caesar's Palace.
Parking lot of Caesar's Palace right now. That's the journey sign on the back of the building. And the people that you hear talking right here, these are Caesar's Palace employees. This is their smoking area. And their dumpsters are right here.
Huh.
You can
Caesar's
hear,
Palace
you can hear
Food
them up
Lounge
there
is
talking.
right up there.
And the best part about it, they have no idea what
you doing?
Hey!
How's it going, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Just doing some urban exploration. We'll be out of your backyard pretty soon.
Would someone be living in that tunnel?
That's underneath Caesar's Palace. That's like how, like, this ain't like outer Las Vegas. These motherfuckers are living under like the main strip of, that's fucked.
You know what? I know females that have told me
crawl back and
stories
sleep.
that you go in feet first and you just back it in 10 or 20 feet. Paul's mother used to sleep in tubes like that. She would go in feet first and back all the way down because she felt safe in there because nobody could get to her at nighttime.
Yeah.
To rape her or, hurt her or anything.
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
After walking for another 10 minutes, we reached our final destination.
Tommy, Shay.
The humble abode of Tommy and Shay, a couple from Hawaii who had been living down there for 5 years.
First off, I have to say, your place is very neat.
Whoa!
Everything is organized. Everything is totally, and that's all my wife. Wherever we go, she does this.
Dude!
I don't care where, bro. We
Hey,
can
Clarice.
go outside in the dirt. She'll sweep the dust off the rocks.
Yeah, and you guys have a lot of stuff. Where did you get most of it?
Dumpster diving, and then people, like, I'll be talking to somebody, and they'll like, oh, I have that. And they'll give it to me.
Yeah. We got a clock. We got a radio.
Could we get a little tour of this place?
I'll let her do it, man.
Okay.
That's all her work. That's why.
Despite being in a sewer, their makeshift apartment was considerably cleaner than my own.
As comfortable as we can. Make it feel more.
That's the other thing too. Like, what's this? I'm just like watching this video that I watched in my own time again. Like, we were talking about like the homeless thing in America. These are the people that live underneath the inner city tunnels of Las Vegas. It's fucking wild. More space there. That's the to reiterate again the same like principle that we were saying before. It's common human shit. Like, if we have to live here, we want it to be clean. Like, remove the part of the fact that we're homeless and that we live in a fucking tunnel. The reality is, we're down here. We got to make it work. Like you say, you got to make the best of it. You know, you just got to deal with it.
Complete with a bathroom.
You got a shower caddy?
With a shower.
That's amazing, yeah.
We have a spigot where I can put it into a bucket and flip it, and the water will drain out.
Socializing area.
This first part would be where we visit with people, so they're not looking at our stuff.
2 bedrooms.
Would this be the living room?
It's my sleeping area. Because he'll go to sleep, and I'm like, no, I want to sew. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a crafter for real.
And a kitchen.
3 vapes? Maybe.
I had it hooked up with a gas stove. They stole it.
Naturally nested make places home. Yeah, legit.
Yeah. Is that the most ingenuitive thing you've made?
No, I'll tell you what. It's a baby stroller. Now the handles used to come way up here.
Oh, that's so smart. He's turned a baby stroller into like a water storage facility movement thing.
And the seat, you know what I mean? But this is like a wheelbarrow now.
Yeah, a little water cart.
And look, it's got shocks.
Oh, yeah.
It's got shocks. I take 3 5-gallon things of water on this and jump on this like this. And I bobsled the thing down hills. And I think it's the most fabulous thing ever.
Why did you move from Hawaii to Las Vegas?
Okay.
Are you a huge gambler?
I mean, yeah, but no. Yeah. I do the worst of the worst. Slots and the worst slot ever, Keno.
Did you have a system in Keno?
You just gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
And it will hit no matter what. I actually should get into sports betting because why? Because there is a good, like you can, if you're knowledgeable enough, make money.
Oh yeah.
You know
I
what
know
I
a
mean?
few people, if you're trying to get into it, I know a few people that have a lot of mortal locks.
Yeah,
And,
I mean,
yeah,
you can a good friend of mine that I did some time with. He's like a Mr. Rothstein on Casino.
Yeah.
This fucking guy knows if the quarterback's got a cold. Okay?
fuck.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And he's really a basketball guy, but he does everything. I mean, hockey, he just knows, like, whoa, that's a gimme. What? You know, and so he'll bet it.
Sounds like a
He'll
regular
do-
Marty Marsh.
I swear to God, this guy's a Jewish guy.
I'm gonna trust. If I'm gonna trust anyone to tell me how reliable gambling is, it's this guy. Yeah, true.
Sounds like a Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
I couldn't fathom why someone would move from Hawaii to the tunnels below Vegas just for the love of Keno.
Fuck, I don't want to be here.
Until we finally found out the real reason they were down there.
If you had a choice, would you move back to Hawaii?
No, I can't. I'll go to prison for fucking
Yeah.
10 years. And I didn't do anything bad. See, in Hawaii, there's a big ice epidemic. If you get caught with a pipe in Hawaii, it's a felony. And if there's any kind of frost or dope in it, they scrape it out and it becomes 2 charges. You get 1 for the pipe and 1 for promoting a dangerous drug.
Yeah.
So it's really, and that's what I got caught with. I had like $80,000 cash in the bank, and I said, I am not fucking going in no prison cell for a goddamn pipe and stuff. And I asked her, ultimatum, Shay, if you're coming now. because I'm not coming back. She goes, okay, I'll come with you, but I gotta go home and pack. I said, no, you don't get it. If you're coming now. Because once you're red flagged in Hawaii, you can't get off the island.
Was Vegas your first pick?
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got the most Keno.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right?
So when you guys moved out here, did you move straight to the tunnels, or did you have an apartment?
So wait a minute. Question. Hawaii's not an independent state. Did he just incriminate the fuck out of himself by being on this fucking documentary as to where he was? If his felony thing is, for example, if the police watched this and went, okay, let's see if we have this guy on record, and then they're like, oh, we know who he is. Now we know where he is. I don't know if it's worth their money to go after him. They'd never prosecute that. Years and years and years removed, I don't think they would, yeah. No, yeah, he's not exactly FBI's most wanted. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a US state. They aren't going to come for him. So for a drug felony charge, they're not going to extradite this dude out of Vegas to fucking Hawaii for that charge, are they? Because that's just a waste of government money and a waste of prison space. So he's kind of safe. No way. Yeah, okay. Yeah. He's not Julian Assange. Yeah, he's going to be all right. Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah, money, you know what
I just don't know how the prison system works. I don't know how much they give a fuck about this kind of shit. I don't know if because he obviously probably doesn't have bank records anymore. He's probably would immediately say that he's bankrupt. So there's no money in it for them if it was a money thing. There's no and if you put him in prison, he's arguably a low security prison because he's only a drug user. He's probably going to get put in low security and probably have a better life than being in the tunnels. He just wants to stay with his wife. So there's probably no value for where's the value?
Then it hit me. It hit me. I can't get a job because that open warrant in Hawaii. We didn't know what to fucking do. I mean, I didn't know what to do. I never even knew this place existed.
Crazy.
How did you learn about it? Did you just?
Crazy.
Well, I was gonna.
Sup, Danks? What's going on, man? Sis, yo. What up?
I too, but I go, well, you got a spot I can get high in?
What up?
And then he goes,
what
yeah, down here. And then I'm like, whoa, at first. And then she goes,
I missed all that. Chaos, 18 months. What up, dude? Yo. Because I'm lazy.
Wow, I finally caught a day stream. When did you become Reactandy?
I just wanted to watch this, man. It's good. It's really insightful. Shut up, man. It's a day stream. Let me live my life, dude. Thanks for the 18 months, homie. I appreciate it, man. It is. It's insightful. Costs more to ship him to Hawaii than anything. Exactly. I missed this whole part here. Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I never even knew this place existed.
How did you learn about it? Did you just?
Well, I was gonna smoke, and then I tell the guy goes, oh, I want to get high too, but I go, well, you got a spot I can get high in? And then he goes, yeah, down here, and then I'm like, whoa, at first, and then she goes, well, let's just set up a snow.
Yeah, it's really considered, yeah.
And I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Let me ask my questions, man.
One night.
You just gotta change.
I just said, all right, let's do it.
And you just asked him, hey, can you show me how to put the condom?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, you know what I mean? I didn't even want to spend one night here, and the next thing I know, it's 5 years later.
So if you could live one place in the country, where would it be?
Home, of course.
Back in Hawaii.
So sad.
Back in Hawaii, but I would have to have immunity.
Unable to ever return to Hawaii, they've tried to bring Hawaiian vibes into the tunnels.
Someone needs to talk to the editor and producer of this. You can't just throw a ukulele after the man just said, I just want to go home. And then you do, listen to the transition.
But I would have to have immunity.
Unable to ever return to Hawaii, they've tried to bring Hawaiian vibes into the tunnels.
We brought the Aloha spirit here. It was really bad before. Really bad. They were nailing each other with golf clubs and everything. There hasn't really been any violence.
It's Barstool true.
I don't want to take credit for it, but we really actually showed them the Aloha side of people. Anybody hungry and they say I'm hungry, we feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little piece of Hawaii underneath the Las Vegas Strip.
Always. And if you guys would have came, she had the Hawaiian prayers up there, but she took them down because we're thinking we're going to rehab, but you know.
Do you know any by heart? Do you remember any by heart?
Shit.
I only know part of it by heart.
Okay.
Eko mako mako, iloko kalani. Eho ainaiko mako.
Maybe the Aloha spirit is the reason they've never been bothered by the evil spirits they claim haunt the tunnels.
There's spirits down here.
Spirits?
You know, so,
Yeah.
and we hear the other people. The other
What is this, those I join? We're having a conversation.
Nearly 24 hours later. Back to redeem my poor sense of humor. Ahem. Isaac Newton died a virgin. I have a one-up in history's greatest scientific genius. I'm not dead.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You wanted to know what this was? We were talking about cities. Yeah, I think we went from this populations, talking about how small some of the populations are in America's biggest cities. Talked about Seattle, homeless people in Seattle, homeless people in America in general, and then, oh my God, I watched this video about homeless people in a tunnel underneath Las Vegas, and now I'm just showing everyone this video of the people who live down there.
The evil spirits and stuff, but
Also hurricanes and tornadoes.
Really? Why do you think that is?
Unless somebody with a really
Bad energy?
bad heart,
Yeah.
unless they come in.
Do you believe in ghosts as well?
Bruh, you would too if you lived down here, bruh, and seen the stuff I seen.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what's crazy is that they don't really bother us at all.
Yeah.
They don't.
Very well rounded.
Like, we come
You can kind of still tell that, like, they're probably, like, I wouldn't say heavy, but they're probably still daily users as well, which is, you know, obviously sucks. But, like, when it becomes part of your everyday life, like just smoking or drinking or whatever, it's, like, super hard to get out of it, you know. They mentioned going back to rehab. They mentioned going to rehab, yeah.
pure hearts. We really do. And it doesn't matter what they think about that or feel about that, as long as we know we are.
Nothing else to do, yeah.
Like they say, we're Gucci.
And ghosts aren't the
We're
only
Gucci.
thing lurking down there.
You know how many times I've heard, oh man, you didn't see him? He's bad, he's stank, and he's 7 foot tall, and he's this, and he's so gnarly, and I'm like, I've never seen him.
You can tell he's got pretty heavy anxiety as well, because it's like little things as well that, like, I pick up on, like the way he's holding that plastic bag. Like there's still that sense of like anxiousness and like protection. You know what I mean?
People have
Sasquatch or something
Yeah.
like that.
I don't even know if that
One of our
cigarette he's
friends
holding's lit.
went exploring one time, and he said down in the tunnels deeper, he would find like nests, like, and they're like people, but they're not.
Yeah.
So those would be the actual mole people. Like, you
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Like how we need lights.
Yeah.
From what I understand, these people don't. They've adapted because they've never seen the light before.
Yeah, translucent almost.
Yeah, and that's a far cry from where you live. Because you live, you know, it actually, it's laid out like a normal apartment.
But
Oh,
even
he's
though
having to
they've
grand
managed to
yourself?
make their living situation appear as normal as possible, they'll be the first to remind you that it's anything but.
I don't care who the fuck you are. If you live in these tunnels, you have a problem. And it's bigger than you realize.
We appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
know
so
what?
much.
That is so cool that we
Yeah.
both get our own 20s.
Yeah.
I don't have to fight to get her.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? Before you leave the tunnel, you're gonna hear. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. And please,
Thank you, man.
Brutal. Did you hear her talk about the people deeper in the tunnel, like we were talking about before we started watching it, the ones who don't see the light, and their eyesight now has adapted so much that they don't need to use light anymore to see? Like, that's like you would have, and again, I don't know, like, you can, until there's like actual evidence and shit and like documentaries and stuff, which you wouldn't get because they would kill you on sight or they would attempt to kill you on sight. That is perfectly fucking plausible that exists. There's no reason why it couldn't be if no one goes down there.
We headed out of the tunnels with newfound knowledge of a world we never knew existed and a newfound appreciation for the luxuries we take for granted above ground. And while
Crazy.
we didn't encounter any mole mutants down there, we had come face to face with a much scarier monster. addiction.
There was a pregnant woman in that tunnel that was trying to get help.
I'm due to have a baby probably like any day, even though I'm only like 24 weeks. It's like I have other issues going on, so.
She said she'd call you tomorrow. How likely is it that she calls you tomorrow?
You really want the honest answer? 10% maybe.
Yeah.
Despite it being an uphill battle.
She doesn't want to admit she has a drug problem.
Right.
But because she doesn't want to admit to the drug problem, there's no way for us to get her into any treatment anywhere.
The Shine a Light Foundation is dedicated to continuing their mission of getting the mole people the help and resources they need. In hopes that someday they'll see the light.
That's crazy. That like people would just be, and like I'm going to assume that would be like, again, human desires. I'm going to assume that there is a lot of disease and probably lost or I guess incompleted or even worse, completed pregnancies that just end up being just, you know what I mean? Crazy. Like you'd have no idea, like the dark shit. Like that's like, I would argue that whole segment there was probably a pretty big glorification of the whole, like what goes on down there. I can't imagine how dark some of the days are down there where, you know, people are going through withdrawals or like people are heavy using or there's like domestic violence and, you know, all the other shit. Like it would be fucking wild. Because again, it is still a society that would have every single little problem that our society has, you know? It'd be why, and then it's also on a level where it's not governed by traditional law. It's governed by, you know, like, yeah, it's essentially, what do you call a society that runs itself without an overarching figure? Like is it anarchy? It's like an anarchist fucking style where everyone just has to fucking, yeah, anarchy. It's an anarchist fucking style of like law management down there. Like fuck off with that shit, bro. It's crazy. They live in the times they look healthy when in reality probably not. No, of course not. No, absolutely. I think, I really love this segment here with the guys in the with the rehab, like, well, sorry, the detoxed heroin users. Like that segment there, they are legitimately living like they want to get out. You know, like they're trying to live as well as they can. And the lady here with like the setup here was fucking awesome. But that's why I think it's glorified a little bit. I think we saw the best of the worst, if that makes. The best of what the best can look like down there. We didn't really see what others are really, really, truly living in. Yeah, that was probably the most friendly version. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Definitely. Yeah, they couldn't show the worst. And a lot of people wouldn't want to be seen down there. Like they said at the start, I think there's a lot of people down there who don't want to be seen, which is like completely fair. Whether it's shame, trouble, police, whatever it is. If they went too deep in that tunnel with those lights and cameras, they would have been stabbed. Dude, like, it's fucking crazy, man, isn't it? It's fucking crazy. Wow. The upper echelons of life down there. Yeah, I guess we saw the, what would you call, like, the high rollers, you know? Where was that? So the Las Vegas Strip. So there's a part here. I'll show you here. So you can get some context of where they are. This is for the people who didn't see it.
Which had apparently brought us directly underneath Caesar's Palace.
The parking lot of Caesar's Palace right now. That's the journey sign on the back of the building. And the people that you hear talking right here, these are Caesar's Palace employees. This is their smoking area. And their dumpsters are right here.
So they came to like a T intersection or something in the tunnels where they were going to go meet someone. They are like, when they say like they're under Las Vegas, they are literally under like Caesar's Palace. They are under the main strip in these, like, they're not like, I don't believe they're traditional. This is not the traditional, like water release. Like they're not living in the storm water of LA. I believe they're living in like the overflow of floodwaters. Yeah. Like there, so it's not like there's like anytime there's rain, there's water. It's like, I think they just like live in the overflow. If it gets hectic, then, you know, the overflow from floodwater will flow through there. Underground society, yeah. It's wild. It's fucking wild, dude. Crazy. Do you think it's a numbers game? If we had a similar population size, we would have situations like this as the government can't help everyone? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's so hard because, like, it's like, I don't even know where you start the conversation at, because it's like, yeah, if we had more people, of course, because like there's only so many jobs. There's only so much money. And if there's only so much money, then there's only so many homes that can be built. And if there's only so many homes, then there's only, like how many people. It's so complicated to say like how it would end up. Like, I don't know. You just like, I'm too stupid to be able to dissect it well enough to understand like whether it's a population problem or a distribution of funds or or education or resource management, or like it's everything. It's like everything. Towards Eastern US, then there would have been violence for sure. Yeah. Bit of all of it, right? Some people don't want help. Mental illness and drug addiction can fuck people up. Some may actually prefer to live that way. That's the other thing too. Like, I mean, if people are functioning humans, non-violent, only a danger to themselves, and choose a life of drug addiction and whatever comes of that drug addiction, I still believe that those humans deserve a place to act that out. And it shouldn't be in a tunnel underneath the Las Vegas Strip or under a bridge. Like, I don't give a fuck if someone decides that they're going to smoke fucking meth all day, every day, until their existence on the planet comes to an end. I feel like they should just not have to live in poverty. Because, like, eventually, people have to eat. People have to have water. Like, they still, if they're functioning drug addicts, there is a portion of their day where they're not a fucking straight up drug addict, like just like laying down. Because if you do that for 5 days in a row with no water and no food, you're probably gonna die. So at some point during the day, they still seek food and they still seek water to survive. So there is an element of that lifestyle that still seeks survival. And so I feel like as a society, we have a due diligence to make sure that they've got the access to that. I don't know how you do that, to be honest with you. But I feel like it should be there. Yeah. Addiction clinics, they have their own problems as well, though. But even not, I guess. I used to impress you about this. There's studies from the Nordic countries where the best thing to do is just give homeless people houses to live in, get the best results long term. Yeah, probably. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. It's just easy to believe in dead-end tropes like not enough money or too many people. Finland proved that housing people saves public money in the long run, but this isn't about public money. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I've got no idea about the complexities of it. I've got no idea about complexities of it. You know? I could say, put them in houses, man. Build houses. Create communities, you know? I'm like, nah. We can't because of X, Y, Z, and then there'll be like all these fucking massive like words and like I don't know. Like I'm too stupid. The reality is I'm too stupid. In context, in reality, everyone wants the best for everyone, but I'm just too stupid to be able to have the conversation about it, to factor it in, because there's way more intelligent people than me that have tried to lobby for this shit and they weren't successful. So, you know. I mean, even just designated common land would be better. Well, that's what I'm saying. That was like kind of like my roundabout way of saying that, like, why don't we have areas where people who are homeless and choose addiction can go and be safe and be provided with the fundamentals of shelter, food, and water. I don't care if it's in the middle of Australia. Like, at that point. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what it is. Have it governed. Have it protected. Have shelter. Have fucking whatever. And there's always a place you can go, like Slab City in America or whatever. Like, there's places you can go. Yeah. There's so many better options than what's happening right now. Better options than this. You know what I mean? System push back. The system favors established power than actually helping its people. I don't know. You're just making up bullshit response to acknowledge you don't know is actually quite intelligent. People know when to admit they don't know. Smart. Yeah, it's just a hard conversation to have because I don't know the fundamentals of it. Do you know what I mean? Most of the monies get redistributed to military or other things the government thinks is useful. But, like, yeah, it wouldn't even be that much money, though, in reality, as a proportion of what they spend money on. when you think about it. Like, I would hazard a guess that you could probably house, feed, and have enough food, hydrate, and house a homeless person, for less than $50,000 a year. Now, mind you, I'm talking about like units in areas that are bought and developed by the government for this exact thing. You know what I mean? Like, they are low socioeconomic areas, but they've got their own shelter. They've got like it would be less. Now, let's say you times that by what? How much would 100 be? 5 million, right? So $50 million a year could get 1,000 people off the streets. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And that's just like the setup. And then, then how many of those people get back into the system? It's just like little things. It's like, it's not really that much different. They would just kick the people out in 10 years when they gentrify the area when the new government comes in. You can't gentrify an area that is owned by the government that is designed to house homeless people. I can't go there and buy a house. That's the whole point of it. Only to replicate the problems. Areas with high density of low socioeconomic areas. Yeah, well then that's the whole, like a rehab colony. Yeah, essentially. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, and it's like, you don't pay to go there. You just go there if you choose to, if there's enough spots, Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I see everywhere I go in New Jersey, but like, it's still in the market. You know what I mean? Yeah, they have them and they're called projects and they're terrible. But it's like, how, like, this is it's the thing, like, this is, again, where it's just underlying problem on top of underlying problem. The reality of the situation is when you put a lot of people with addiction and who come from low socioeconomic areas who maybe aren't the best at living with other people and you put them all in one spot, even though it sounds great in theory, then you have like this boiling pot of emotion and there's a boiling pot of it, and then you have addiction mixed with probably a little bit of fucking withdrawals, and then all of a sudden it becomes a violent, scary place because everyone's there for the right reason, but it doesn't end up that way. Like, yeah, in reality, it would be great to send everyone who is like struggling, who is addicted to drugs, to a place where they could all try and get good together. But you would be completely idiotic to think that that's how it'll go. Like, it wouldn't work like that. It just wouldn't work like that. Unless it was like heavily governed. And then people would crack the shits because it's heavily governed, and then they would fucking leave. They'd be like, I don't want to be here, bro. I feel like I'm in prison. And then it's just, there's so many things that would happen. It's something prophecy of, well, we've built it, but it doesn't work. But it doesn't work because it's not supported properly. Yeah. So you basically make it a police state the whole time? Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. That's where your argument is. It's like, how much of it is freedom to just live a normal life and we create opportunities for people, but then how much of it ends up in like violence or, what happens inside that ecosystem if we let it try and exist within itself? Do you know what I mean? So how much do you have to govern it? And then if you do govern it or over-govern it, do now people think it's kind of like a voluntary prison system? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it sounds great in theory, but you would have to, every case, it's a per case basis on how people would use the system. It's so hard. That's why it's fucking hard to have the conversation, because there's so many moving parts to it. I'm all for the idea of helping everyone, but also it's very easy to like understand that no matter what you do, there is going to be human-made problems that people couldn't have predicted and people couldn't have prevented. Yeah. Yeah. You say you don't know, but you got some good thoughts here. I mean, it's just thoughts, though. There's no real ways to fix it. Once you start getting into it, you realize the problems run so deep and so much needs fixing. Yeah, I want to return to Monkey in the Jungle. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I really don't like delving too far into it, because it's like every time you come up with an idea, there's 10 problems, and you solve one problem, and then the other problem that you can't solve has 10 underlying problems within it, and then it's like, oh man, where it's a rabbit, it's a fucking rabbit hole of problems. it's a fucking rabbit hole. And it's just like, how fucking far? And then you see people try and make change, and then it doesn't work, and then people go, wasted taxpayer money, why do we fucking do that? And then everyone's like, and then the preceding governments come in and they go, well, we're not going to fucking try and fix that because the last government that tried to fix it fucked it up and it cost us all money, and then they lost the fucking power of the vote because they spent all this money on this program and it didn't work, and then their fucking supporters lost faith in them, they spent money in the wrong areas, and we can't get back into government, we want to stay in government. It's just, there's just so much fucking bullshit. The problems we face were predicted by, but the people that talk about it are silenced, or you're told they are crazy or not credible. Yeah. The world's a rabbit hole. Perseverance is the only way problems will get solved. Sometimes it takes lifetimes. It's such a difficult process. You are right. That's another thing too that's like really fucking important, Dave, that I really do enjoy the conversation of, and one that I have a very strong opinion about when it comes to the education of like the children. There are a lot of people fighting for a lot of social justice causes that get mad that what they want in society hasn't changed overnight. When in reality, to ingrain equal, like for example, let's talk about equality, right? The equality for race, the equality for sexuality, and the gender equality as well. You know, like the trans movement. There are still people alive today, they are very fucking old, that remember like slave times and the treatment of like the African American people in America, and who still believe that that was the right thing to do. They're alive. They are still fucking alive. Like people who have like ingrained serious fucking hatred towards African American people because of the changes in governmental policy that gave them more freedom. The stolen generation in Australia, still fucking people alive who, like, generationally remember having their fucking kids taken away from them by white Australian government. Like, they're still alive. So, like, and people who believe that that was the right thing to do. So when we talk about, like, educating people, if there are still generations of people who believe that that was okay, there is a generation behind them, like the baby boomer generation, like our 60-year-old grandparents or our 60-year-old parents. Like there are people in here right now who are only my age whose parents wouldn't agree with them being gay or trans, or wouldn't agree with them dating someone of another race. There are. They're like, my dad, I'll put my hand up and say my dad would have been a hard sell on if I ended up being gay. So that's that generation, like the 55, 60, 65. They're on the fence. And then you have like Gen X, which are kind of like, again, I'm generally speaking, I'm not saying that everyone in these age groups are like this, but like people who understand what I'm saying. Then you've got Gen X, which are actually the educators of today, are there, but they're also towing the line of like, you know, like they are there though. Like they are. I would argue that Gen X are trying, you know, to an extent. But Gen X are also the people that are kind of in power here, you know. And then you have Gen Y, which is us, who are kind of a little bit more educated, but also, and I'll speak on behalf of myself and my generation, Gen Y, I've used the F slur and called things gay as a derogatory term when I was in my teens, because that's what I grew up with, and that was okay. I didn't grow up I went to school with people like multicultural, like a very multicultural primary school and very diverse high school. So like there was never any racial undertone in anything. So like I didn't grow up with any kind of disdain for people of different ethnicities. But I did grow up with, as a Gen Y person, with the idea that being homosexual was bad. And that you could call someone homosexual or gay or the F slur as a way to be derogatory towards them, even if they weren't homosexual. So it was, again, taking the stereotype and labeling it as a negative, like demonizing that. I did that. Hands in the air. You know what I mean? Fully fucking admit. And I'm Gen Y. And we're the fucking fighters for equality. We have a long way to go. I'm 32 years old, and there are people my age who grew up like that and still think like that and haven't been educated. I've got 60 years left on this planet. We're not going to get to a world where everyone is okay and equal with everyone in the world tomorrow or next year or 2030. It's going to be fucking another 50 years. Yeah. It was so hard for me to switch from calling people gay to calling them lame. I know, man. That's crazy. Give or take 60, maybe 30. Yeah, I'm getting old, man. I mean, when we were in high school, it was completely normal to refer to anything we like as gay or call people the F slur. That was only 15 years ago, right? And that's why it gets hard, because I think that people, particularly in this low attention span in world we live in, people don't want to fight problems for long periods of time. They want to go and hate on people for playing the fucking Hogwarts Legacy game for a week, call them all transphobes, and then jump on the next bandwagon. If you want to see change in society, you have to be willing to push it for decades, because otherwise it'll get lost in the shuffle. If you really want to see positive change in society and inherent change, that means that there is no opportunity for the apparent, for the opposite. What's an example of something that we bred out of society, that we don't see anymore from yesteryear? Slaves, for example. No kid grows up now thinking, couldn't we just entrap some other person and make them work for us for nothing? We just grab this person off the street and we put a chain around. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're kind of so that, but I'm saying the next generation won't think like that. Whereas in the fucking early 1900s, it was very much a thing. They won't think like that. So there won't be that concept in their head. So you breed that learned experience out of kids' heads, and they just won't have that concept. But kids are still very much today, maybe not early generation, maybe not the kids born in the last 5 to 10 years are not seeing examples of it. But if I, as only a 32-year-old guy, was very much indoctrinated with the idea that being gay was bad, we have so long to go before the majority of society is willing to jump on top of these things and make them in just inherited, learned acceptance of people. We've got a long way to go. Yeah. We're just obfuscating to the 13th prison. Yeah, the 13th Amendment. Yeah, you do have that too. Yeah, that's a problem. Prisons are arguably a form of enslaved labor. Well, they are. Yeah. So, I mean, we've done this before, but the literal definition is the 13th Amendment is literally we can still have slaves smile. Carrot, thanks for the 26 months, tier 2. What the fuck? Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall be duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. This means you cannot be a slave and you cannot be made to work involuntarily for someone unless you're in prison. If you are duly convicted in America for a crime and sent to prison, you may be treated as a slave under the 13th Amendment. And again, if you do your research, this is where a lot of people found the move away from traditional legal slavery in early America, or early 1900 America. This is where it coincided with a big uptick in the imprisonment of African American people in America, African Americans imprisoned, when the 13th Amendment started to be, pushed out and became a thing. It was oh, okay, well, this African American man went 5 kilometers over the speed limit, 10 years in jail. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. That's a good example, but there's if you look at it, there's a really great documentary called The 13th Amendment. I think it's on Netflix. You can watch it, and it's really interesting. Or he had a gram of weed. Yeah, he had a gram of weed, and he's getting 10 years in jail. But the white guy had a gram of weed, and he's getting a $50 fine and told to drive home immediately. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. But again, same thing, man. Like you have this stuff out there, and it's just, you know, we're a long way from seeing the societal standards of humans getting to where a lot of people think they're going to get to next year. We're about 50 years away. Sucks, but it's true. It has to be a long. It's a long fight, bro. It's a long fight, and you got to keep calling your mates up on it. Like it's little things. Like I heard a friend of mine call someone a FAG the other day. He just said it. He goes, "Oh, stop being a," and I was like, "Don't." All I said was, "Just don't." So call him anything else. Call him a fuckwit. Call him whatever. I just said, "Just don't do that." He's like, "What do you mean, man?" And I'm like, "Just don't." I was like, there's so many other words you can use. I was like, just don't do it. And so you have to do that kind of stuff. You know? I'm not saying go out in the streets and just wait for someone to say something remotely homophobic and then fucking scream at them. But just, if your friend does it, that's a big start. Like, if a friend does it, and that friend knows that when they're around you, you don't like when they use homosexual or racial, like, things, even if they're not trying to be weird, even if they're not trying to be racist or homophobic, if they know that you don't like it and you call them up on it, that's subconscious in their head. They think to themselves, okay, that word equal bad, I shouldn't use that word. And then they think to themselves, why shouldn't I use that word? Oh yeah, because it's homophobic or it's racist. And then maybe over the course of years, it completely goes out of their fucking vocabulary, and then maybe they'll say the same thing to the next person when they're fucking 5 years older. They might say, hey, man, don't use that word. Trust me, I've been called out for it before. It's not cool. You shouldn't use those words. And we educate. And then it might take that long. But even if it's one person, one's better than none. One of my mates used the R slur, and I was like, wake up to yourself. I'm not gonna get mad at people for using language that they have become subconsciously attracted to. Do I have any, ableist or racist or homophobic tendencies? No. Have I used the R slur, the F slur, and fucking, sung songs that have certain words in them by Biggie Smalls? Abso-fucking-lutely. But have I done it because I'm any of those things? No. It's just learned vocabulary. We need to get the vocabulary out of people's brains, though. That's the thing. We need to get the vocabulary out, because if we get the vocabulary out, no one hears it, It's like there's words that have, completely disappeared from the English language because people stopped saying them. We're just going to, leave. I start saying words because chat starts saying words. You know what I mean? All the time. I'll, find a cool word and I'll be like, that's lit. Who said lit fucking 10 years ago? No one. It's part of our vocabulary now. It's lit. Yeah, all right. Well, awesome, man. It's lit. Built diffy. Where would you have ever said built diffy fucking 10 years ago? Never. Everyone would be like, what the fuck does that mean? But that's okay, because these things aren't inherently bad, but we need to push bad. If you need descriptors for things that are bad, push them. Call someone a fuckwit. Call someone a cockhead. Call someone a big bag of dicks. I don't fucking care, but if we can get people to change their vocabulary for things to be more neutral and less aggressive towards marginalized people, the better. But it's hard. Yeah. You need to strat 100%. If someone is used to calling something gay, if I have a friend who will be like, oh, hey man, I rang up the restaurant and they canceled our booking. There's too many people. And they're like, oh, dude, that's so gay. I'll be like, dude, other words you've got available. It's how is that? Think about what you just said and think about that logically. And you're like, oh, sorry, man, I say it all the time. It just rolls off the tongue for them. It's there's time. You got to give people time with vocab. It's hard to breathe things out of people's heads, man. No, and again, it's also not. We shouldn't fucking criticize people who are making effort. You know what I mean? If people understand that they need to get something out of their vocabulary and it takes time, give them the time. They're not bad people. If they say things like a restaurant booking cancellation is gay, they're clearly not being homophobic. They just have learned words that they need to try and get out of their vocabulary, and they're probably actively trying. Some of my mates have said the F gay slur so many times in school, it's just so normal to them. They don't think anything of it. Paul one made up it all the time, but he generally can't get it out of his vocab. It's hard, man. It's so hard. Yeah, it's hard. Someone I know said the N-word the other day, and they said it. It's fine to say because it's like any other bad word, and it's safe to say around them. Yeah, I don't know. Again, there are probably other people, Carly, that have there probably are people out there who will probably also try and justify their vocabulary because they can't be bothered changing it and they can't be bothered thinking about what they say. And to a point, I kind of, it's hard. Like, it's hard to think about what you're going to say and make sure that you say it appropriately to not offend people. It's hard, man. You know? It's hard. We're a bit different here because I'm generally okay with any word being used in private as long as it's not directed at someone. So you're okay. So you're saying that, like, it's, yeah, okay. I physically cringe now if I hear the F slur. I physically can't not cringe or pull it up if I hear it now. Thankfully, I hear it probably once every 6 months. I hear it very sparingly now. But like, I physically can't hear it anymore. It's like, oof, that hits hard, bro. Like, it just doesn't sit right. But that's good because there was a time period where it didn't. There was a time period where anyone could say it and it didn't have any effect on me. So like, I feel like that's like a good thing that like my head tells me now to not accept that, and that's bad, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm like, oh, that's good that, like, you know. You don't have to answer this question because you're friends with them, but how do you feel about the boys saying these words and putting it out there on their channel with a younger demographic? I mean, I said to Mully a long time ago, and everyone like is openly, you know. Again, I'll only speak for myself because I don't want to speak for anyone else. I said to Mully in Sydney in 2020, we're going to look back on this channel like it's going to be a time capsule of what not to do. This is in 2020. We know that like they'll probably get cancelled eventually, you know. But there is also this unfortunate situation where that like certain words that they use are still in this weird grey area amongst Gen Z or whatever you want to call them, where they kind of say like, we just use it as a word that doesn't even like, we didn't even know that it meant what it meant. So like, why the fuck are we going to stop using it? Like, we don't use it for that sense. So like, it's whatever. Like the R slur in particular, like I'm pretty sure XQC still uses it daily. Do you know what I mean? But I think that eventually you'll look back on it and go like, oof, that just doesn't, like, that hits. You know what I mean? It hits. The more a creator holds on to that kind of language, the worse their audience will become over time. It's just attracting people that want to use hateful language. I will be the first person to say that I think the R slur is, I don't use it. My friends use it sometimes. I think that one is the lightest of them all. Because I genuinely do believe that it's not... I believe that no one... Like, I've never seen someone go up to someone and insult them for being mentally or physically disabled and calling them the R word because they don't have that kind of brain in their... Like, they don't have that kind of hatred in their head. I've seen someone call someone an F slur for being homosexual. I've seen someone use racist words at another individual because of the fact that they were from Asia or they had darker skin. I've seen that. I've never seen someone say the R word to someone who is physically or mentally disabled because that would be like, you are fucked in the head. I think people use it to just describe something that is just like, how? Like that's broken. That's such a bad decision. That's so stupid. But they don't use it in the idea of it's attached to being ableist. So I don't give it a pass, but I give it a little bit of understanding that people actually did learn this word as an idea for not having anything to do with ableism. I fully believe that a lot of people learnt that never would have thought that it was an ableist slur. I fully believe that. More of a rage expression or complaining about something nothing to do with what it means entirely still doesn't mean it's okay. Totally. I've never used it. Like, you know what I mean? I'll never use it, but I understand that, like, the pure definition of it is not how people learn it. And that has to be understood when we understand the context in when people are using it, particularly the youth. They're learning it, not for what it was originally attached to, which I think you have to kind of take into consideration when you judge it. I still don't think you should use it. I still don't think it's a good word. But yeah, I think it'll be around for a lot longer because people don't attach it to its original meaning. And honestly, the longer time goes on, the further it'll probably become attached to its original meaning, because the more people that come up in our generations will start using it and not know what it's used for. Therefore, the disconnect between the users who know what it is and the disconnect between the users who don't know where it originally is just going to get further apart. So it might honestly not go anywhere. It's also still used to describe water that isn't moving, like a, yeah. And even seeing that feels wrong to me. Yeah, true. For a long time as well, the R word was the accepted word to use of those types of people and replace other words that were considered slurs. Yeah, so I mean, it's complicated. The pendulum might swing back on the R slur. I don't think it's going away. I don't think it is either. Yeah. I don't think it is either. Yeah. As someone who's disabled in a wheelchair, I've had people call me spastic, crippled, and the R word. Yeah. See, that's just weird. Like that kind of, it's weird. When I first heard the R slur, I never thought it was related to ableism. That's what I mean. Exactly what you're saying, exactly what I'm kind of getting at. A lot of people don't know. Yeah. But people who are like that, dead meat, they're kind of just, there is more inherent problems with their mental health to think that that's okay to call someone that in that situation, that regardless of the words they use, the problem that should be addressed is how the fuck they got to that point where thinking that action, regardless of the language used, was okay. Like, I wouldn't even be calling them up on them and the words they used. I'd be like, you need to go to therapy. I'd be like, you're out of here. Like, if that was like one of my friends and they said that to someone with vehemently, I'd be like, you got to go to therapy. Because, like, if your brain makes you think like that, you're not healthy. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have anything to do with the adages or the words they use. It would just be like, you need therapy. Then also might be a question of visibility, that it's so prevalent many people who might be addressed that way barely or selectively engage with society. True. Again, though, like, I don't know how to put it into words. I'm just stumbling all over the place. I think it's a hard one. I'll say that. I think it's a hard one. And I think that, the connect between where what the actual definition of the R word is, will grow further and further away from the people that use it. Wasn't a word like gay originally mean happy, but then it became a slur, and now the community somehow reclaimed it? I don't know what the actual definition of gay is. It's sexually or romantically attracted exclusively to people of one's same sex, and light-hearted and carefree. Nan had a gay disposition and a very pretty face. So yeah, she's happy. She's carefree, she's lighthearted. Yeah, absolutely. But I think that I think that gay pretty much meant happy. Yeah. And then I don't even know when it came about. When do you reckon it came about?
Let's take a small break from this, and I want to tell everyone that happy Valentine's
Fuck
Day.
you!
Go out, have fun by yourself or with your partner or with your friends or family. Brody eel.
I would rather sit here and talk about the inherent problems with the world today and all this shit than be reminded yet again that I'm fucking alone on Valentine's Day. Shut up, chaos. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. I'd rather talk about societal issues. So would I. Shut it. Thanks for the thought, but please. I'll enjoy the day on my own. Yes. I've been married for 16 years and I'd rather be here doing this. I love it, dude. I love it. That's fucking funny. This is why you are alone, dumbass. Fuck you, dude. Hey, Duck, what's up, man? What up, bruh? What's happening? Oh, hello, Tanner. Hey, what up? I'm going to enjoy this shit out today. You can masturbate alone for Valentine's Day. Check.
Happy Valentine's Day, babe 20.
Why didn't you invite me for dinner? Huh? What you got to say to Joe Byron? Yo, what's up? Take me out to dinner. Why didn't you take me out? Huh? No invite? You still hung over from all the Jim Beam you drank on that trip? Thanks, Dave. Woo! Woo! Got home from work. Yes. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the gift, though. Donna, Pag. Let's go. Thank you. I love Jim Beam. Do you want to hear something, chat? Jim Beam aren't here because I'm too irrelevant. Tanner had this sponsored thing where she had to go on a Jim Beam trip. God! I'm telling a story!
Action is coming.
Oh, where's the bit? The wrong bit. I didn't save the profile.
You are not alone, you are with us. Another great month of your entertaining streams.
Thanks, Zex. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the 24 months. Thank you. He's lost the another one button. Oh, my God. Let me fucking fix it. I need to get the one where it doesn't make the sounds in the background. Oh, yeah, my story is, thanks again, Zex. I appreciate it, man. 2 years, nutty. Tanner had this, like, sponsored Jim Beam thing, and she had to go to this, I'm just not going to tell it then. You know what?
Nice
You guys-
story, bro.
I'm not going to tell it. You guys can go suck my. You guys can actually suck my. I don't care. Fuck you, man. Save. Is this the save button? Save active. Do you want to overwrite the profile? Sure. Don't say anything you aren't meant to for real.
Another one. Watched Lufu Dodgeball vid. Congrats on the win, Brody Guns.
Thanks, Crazy. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, don't say anything you aren't meant to for real. Deal still in works. Keep your mouth shut. She fucking hates Jim Beam. She's fucking pretending. She fucking hates it. But, like, don't tell anyone, okay? She's still working on the deal. Brody, keep it secret for once. No! No, I need to call these motherfuckers out, dude. That is a lie. It was lit. The party might have been lit. The party looked lit. They can throw a party. They can, they can do some cool shit, man. Actual. But Jim Beam tastes like ball sack. You know what I mean? But if you like bourbon, go for it. Could be good. We just need, what we need is more. We need more honesty in sponsorships, where it's like, hey, listen, I don't drink bourbon, but these guys throw a good party. You know what I mean? Jim Beam's only good for cleaning the barbecue. Facts. Can we watch the dodgeball video? Oh, did Loser Brute make a video about, it's not just a stream, like it's like a full video? Oh, that's kind of poggers. Oh, cool. Yeah, sure.
Chat, welcome to Gymshark Loser Fruits Dodgeball Tournament we're doing today. Hype event. We hired the whole trampoline.
We need a vodka cruiser sponsorship. I would definitely do a beer one. That'd be lit. I've said this a million times, man. Jim Beam isn't that bad. It's not great or anything, but it's drinkable. I've never had a Jim Beam can in my life. I don't
The
think.
whole thing, literally the entire thing.
For this.
Massive.
So huge shout out to Gymshark for paying for this whole thing. And
Take a shot every time I come on stream.
for also filming this whole thing, because this is
Yeah,
probably
the
the most high
production value.
production
Hey, Nas.
ever
Oh my-
done.
Wait, where is that camera?
That was me.
Look,
There's me
we're
again.
taking it to the next level, which
Two
means
shots.
the bar is being set pretty high from this one. You can expect these kind of streams all year round. What?
That's a lie.
How you feeling, Boticus? We have
Lit.
another player here today.
5 subs and I'll backflip.
I'm scared. What if she hurts it?
That's pretty lit.
Marcus, Oasis, Devil League, Bad.
What in the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Who edited this?
As Fasby, Verticus, Nalopia, Brody, and Tolga.
Wow.
The 12 best dodgeball people going around. First event is the Battle Royale to decide the teams. Only going to be one ball, 12 contestants, and they're going to throw it and try to get each other out.
How far along are you?
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for those that haven't seen this video. I know who wins.
Bouncing along.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a burrito.
Are you okay?
Ha ha ha,
The
they
rules
did you
of this
dirty
one
with
is Battle
photo.
Royale,
Don't
last man
blame them
standing.
toe.
If you catch someone else's ball, they're out. If you get hit, you're out.
Sounds very confusing
There's
to me, if
only
I'm
one
honest.
ball between all of you.
And it was
Go
unexpected.
straight through it, spread out. You guys ready?
Please be careful. Please
Guys
be
ready?
careful.
Let's go.
I'm scared. I'm real. I am scared. Oh my goodness.
See you later, Marcus.
Remind everyone that we are all above the age of 25. Verticus has the ball. She's going for a shot. Vindulia is out. Dev is up and she's going for blood. She got fast feet.
That's roommate on roommate abuse right there. Tolga's going for it. We got 6 competitors still in
Brody's
it.
coming
Baz
for
is
it.
just
Will
on
he
the
hit
floor.
Baz?
Bang!
I think he did. Did he? I don't know. They're now hugging and making up. Okay, Cray is on the...
Oh, right in the chest for Verticus. Wait, Cray.
But dude, that shot on Bert was fucking intense.
Hugging and making up.
Ready?
Okay, Cray is on the...
I just clocked. The big wind up, like, dude, that was a...
Chest for Verticus. Wait, Cray's still...
Cray
Cray,
is
he's
hiding
still
up
in
the
it.
top there, and everyone is looking at him now. Oh, is she going to go for Tolga? Is she going to go for Brody?
This was smart. The tackle. The tackle. Look at this. Smart. Smart.
I don't know when we should step in
I'm
here.
not sure if we just let this happen or...
Another ball has been added!
Oh, Cray
Dead.
is out. Goodbye.
GG's.
See you later. Oh,
Bang.
Tolga's out.
You're out of here. Get out of here. Bang. Three out.
in the
Three
corner.
out in the matter of
Very
3
distracted.
seconds.
And Brody's the Battle Royale
And
winner
Brody
right
got
there
the
for you.
W.
Right there for you. Perfect.
Very surprising for everyone. Not expected.
All right,
How are you feeling?
I'm having a heart attack. Do we have any medics on standby?
It takes a lot out of you.
All right, yellow versus green is the first matchup that Chat wants to see. That's what Chat wants. It's what Chat wants. Shortest team against the tallest team.
Hello?
What is it
Can you hear me, Chat? Any
Old age
strategies,
Sean.
guys?
Yeah, I'm the captain. Yeah, look, we've been preparing all year for this. We're just going to go out there and just show him who's boss.
Pray for my teammates' health and safety.
Baz is huge.
Chat, are we ready?
2, 1.
Oh my god, this is terrifying. I feel like
That just
we
went
are in the
straight
firing
for it.
line. Oh, Fassi is
Them
out.
short tan lines.
Nalopia.
Bro, I wore the skins. I like got real into it. I had no underwear on. I was wearing the skins, full free ball in it.
Has the ball. She. Oh, Bazer's out. Oh, the green team is absolutely dominating. It is just Brody against
Bang!
the others.
Look at this
Who
whip.
has an
Who
arm
would
on?
have
You can
thought?
tell he's played sports.
Oh my.
Green team!
Green team got it. Green team has done it, ladies.
Went for the lay down approach. Angelica, 21 months. Thanks, dude. I appreciate
Fish
it.
rolly.
I went for the if I just lay down, they won't hit me. Thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Green team has done it, ladies and
It is a
gentlemen.
best of 3. Remember, it is a best of 3.
It is best of
You've gotta
3,
win at
so the
least
competition hasn't been won yet.
Common
3,
Brody
2,
L.
1,
No,
go.
we come good here.
Oh,
We come good here.
Bazza forgot the rules.
Bang. Get out of here, Nell.
Nalopia's out.
Get rolled.
Oh no.
He is.
Oh, Fassi is out.
Caught.
Fassi,
GG's,
back
you ready?
in, Fassi, you're back
Bang.
in.
Whoa.
Got the ball. Oh, Deb
There
got
is so
hit.
much going on.
It's just
Look at the
brilliant
lightning
ball.
on it.
Nice dodge.
Stepping over the line.
Baz's foot. Baz is out.
Did he get
That was
Bazza?
for Brody. But Baz's ball. Deflected. Almost hitting the camera. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Watch this clutch. Bang. Bang.
Oh my god, what a round. Did everyone see that? What the hell?
It is. These are competitors. Right?
It is now 1-1. This is the
1-1.
decider.
Built different.
Go.
Oh,
I'm actually scared and speechless.
the rocket arm.
Baz just did the worst throw of his life. You can tell that they are getting a bit fatigued. They are. Baz.
Oh no.
Baz is out.
Bang!
Them are out
Get
now.
out of here.
Dev against the world.
Okay, and apparently
Dev.
so are now.
Yeah, Baz's arm needs some works. Kev! 19 months! When's Rihanna coming out? She's on her way.
Truly built different.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 19 months, dude. What up? Bang.
Okay. Unfortunately, cannot do it for Team Green.
Get him out of here.
Really, how are you?
Good night.
Alright, that was
the winning team.
Congrats, going through to the final. Yeah, Marcus really has the most uncoordinated ladies in TOS, unfortunately. After this, we'll
He
have
really
the match
does.
for third and then the finale.
Shout out to Gymshark for making this stream possible.
Yeah.
Absolute legends.
This should be a
Look,
good
they're
one,
doing a bit of a
honestly.
warm up
Yeah,
at the
let's
moment,
go.
as you can see.
Pop champ.
2.
Gymshark kind of lit. I'll take a sponsorship. What up?
Oh, everyone just goes on to. I'm sick of this.
Okay, Marcus is rolling around. He's going to knock up Verticus over. Ali
you're
is
throwing.
afraid.
They went for the beer with you.
Tolga's on his leg.
Oh,
Tolga is
It
out.
bounced. It did bounce. Tolga's still in it.
let's check the. Oh, Ali, that is.
Not your best, Ali. Not your best.
That is.
Throw by Ali. Tolga's distributing the balls between his teams so he can go for it. Bert is
Oasis
playing
doesn't realize there's a
forward.
ball in front of her.
They are.
Real,
That's some
absolute
terrible.
real.
That's some terrible.
Oh,
That-
Vindouli's out.
Marcus
Bert
just
is out.
absolutely got
That's some
Vindoulia.
terrible gameplay here. Oasis, get out of here.
Marcus is out
Marcus?
for blood. He just absolutely booted.
But I've said this a million times. If we want equality in life, we need to just like treat everyone the same. So like, I was throwing bombs at everyone, bro. I don't care.
Oh, they missed every shot.
And the
Oh,
girls
the
complain about
Spider-Face
your
life
extreme
out here.
throwing power. I don't give a shit.
Or maybe no one's going to hit anyone. and they're
Throwing
just gonna be
equality
here for the rest of
bombs.
the
Yep.
game. Oh,
Bang.
never mind.
Ali's out. Oh,
How come no one's saying anything about Tolga?
Marcus and Tolga right here. Oh!
Could have caught that.
Pink team taking out the first
Bozo.
game of this match.
Semi-final.
The series?
We
Okay.
love dodgeball here.
Terrible.
Don't we love
Marcus.
We love dodgeball. Team Yellow, I'm coming for you.
Oh, that's
But
Marcus.
will he break Yellow's team spirit?
Funnily enough, Marcus dropping that microphone put a 10-minute delay on the stream because I'm pretty sure it broke when he did that. Trying to be a hero, trying to be cool, and he literally like delayed the stream for like 10 minutes.
Damn, we're good at this.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oasis and Ali are fighting.
2 balls for the pink team, 3 for the blue.
I know I get to
Deflection
throw
of
his
Ali.
balls around.
Oh, Oasis is out.
Ali and Bert,
See you later,
Oh, we like
Marcus.
honesty. That's good.
amazing with their shots.
Oh,
Tolga's
Ali.
got so much surface area. Okay, might have
Call it. That was a
No,
catch.
Might have to put a little bit more
That was
strength
a
in
catch!
the throws. You got this, Pink.
Oh, good deflection.
Well, Ali's serious face right now. Her competitive side is coming out. Tolga is. Oh! Oh! These competitors look so exhausted.
Verticus, come here.
still
How do
going.
you feel?
My ball, bro.
Anyways,
3, 2, 1, go!
Are you in this? This is the other final.
Oh, okay. Pink
Marcus
team's got
hurt
3
Oasis.
balls.
Wait for the
Trying to
grand
split.
final.
Missed his shot. Hits
Oh,
Tolga
that
again, taking out one of their heavyweights. Oh, this is not looking good for Blue, but Oasis has gone through a lot.
The losers final. Yeah,
they
this is the
went-
losers.
Oh,
Oh wait, do we have
it
the
did
losers
bounce
final
still
as
in.
well coming up?
getting heated.
It is getting very heated. I can smell the sweat dripping.
Ew.
Oh, these competitors.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, Fruity. Okay, it is Vinduli against
Okay.
the 3 pink team.
9 versus 3 or whatever it was. Yeah, and we won.
Marcus has a weird shaped thing in his back. Oh.
Wait, he dodged them all.
He dodged him. He dodged him because this is dodgeball.
You got this, Vinduli. You got this.
But it is still.
Cinderella story right here.
Wow.
Princess Vinduli against the world.
Oh.
That is Blue.
Bro,
out.
Marcus
There we have it.
was going harder
Pink
than
has
me.
won.
Pink has won, is going to the finales to verse Yellow. That is
Oh.
going to be the competition between the two teams. Is going to be.
I do nothing else.
You did wonderful. You did wonderful.
well.
This is the competition of Marcus versus Baz and Brody.
Yes, this will be a lot.
This will be very intense.
I lost on purpose because I'm tired.
That's fair.
Sounds like an excuse to me,
So
but
does
that's
that-
okay.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Shut up.
mate.
Yeah, stick to Fortnite.
He plays Roblox
Marcus out here throwing shade. I love it.
and does TikToks. Vin Dooley, everyone.
So does that mean we have a match for third
Where's fucking
place
my
first
shout
before
out?
the finale?
So
Green
what
and
do we-
blue fighting fifth,
Where
third
the fuck was my shout out? I won both of them, and I didn't even get a shit. Where's that?
place. We are gonna tease the finale.
Oh, look at
this.
this.
Look,
Tolga
he's
looks a
looking-
little bit worse for wear, but he's seen better days. But I believe in you, Tolga. You could do this, all right? How you feeling?
Feeling very fucking yeah, it's really good.
You exercise a lot?
No, not at all. No.
Okay, noted.
Besides getting out of bed, going to the computer, playing games for like 8 hours, then going back to bed.
Interesting choice of
Has this
exercise, but I'll take
inspired
it.
you to start working out more?
Gymshark.
Thank you. That's a great answer. So what I was beating, but it was a great answer.
Are you ready to go again?
Yes, I can't wait to play dodgeball in my Gymshark attire.
Good workout, Wes.
Okay, as here we have Nolopia. How you feeling now?
My body's so sore.
She needs to have a cup of concrete and harden the fuck up.
I just want to really quickly thank Loser Fruit for hosting this event and giving the kids a go. You know, like this is really important that we, you know.
Are you referencing to my
No,
size?
It's just good to see that they're letting everyone else participate.
And the old
in
people, the
competition.
elderly,
It's just-
and the elderly as well. Yo,
Give the kids a go.
Brody, you'll get back in time for supper.
Anyone find Brit's scab?
Scab is somewhere in that
Give the
trampoline.
kids a
That is
go.
disgusting. Her
Oh,
scab
that's
is
humorous.
in the park somewhere.
Oasis, Vinduli, Tolga, got Dev.
Yeah,
Mal,
that was my
and that
Lel.
guy,
That's a good
Els
gag.
in chat for green tea.
Give the kids a go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
no one's out yet. Oh, Vin Dooley is out. Oh,
How's the fucking Call of Duty sniper
Anyone
sound
else
effects?
is
I love
Tolga
it. Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, it is 2v.
Oh, nice catch.
How long did it
Okay,
take you to
it's
think of that
Tolga
one?
versus
Like the
Trey
3
and
hours that I was there?
It's supposed to just be a fun game of crazy.
I thought Nell was older than you. Nah, she's just like getting married, so it sounds like she is. I think she's like 30.
This is controversial. I feel like Tolga might have been out twice.
Yeah, Tolga cheated in this round. Oh!
That one was a bit of a risky one.
I don't know how I feel about that. For the first one, I do think I saw the ball trace Tolga's fingertips for the very first time,
And I
so I'm not sure.
Action
I think that's
replay.
a bit of a disqualification, but
Crowd's just wondering, is there a penalty for wearing a beanie while playing dodgeball? They're asking.
I think that should be the counter penalty to Tolga's cheating. 3, 2, 1,
Grave.
go!
Beanie.
Beautiful
Another
ball.
classic gag.
But tell them to let
Holding
it go
the
over.
comedy
Really
of
playing
this
for third.
recording
It's a title that really matters.
on his shoulders right now.
Because you can claim to fame.
Keeping it together.
No, he doesn't get the
Gray
catch.
is out.
The balls are in Green's court right now. They're targeting Vinduli.
Oh,
They got
wow.
him.
You're outta
Vinduli's
here.
out. Now Oasis misses the catch.
Bang! GG's.
Another decider. Another decider. There is no dominating team in this game
Gotta
whatsoever.
keep the comedic
Wait, how
value
long
up
is it to
somehow.
replay?
Look at me go.
This? Replay it.
I want to see the replay. We just did that for no reason. Actually did that for no reason.
There's no
That's
reason.
So
3,
funny.
2, 1, go.
No replay, GG.
Oh, come on! Oh, Vin Dooley is out.
Yeah, Cray doing something for his team finally. Some would say. You be toxic to one of them then.
I don't know who to be. I can only be toxic to
Is there
Nolopia.
everyone to begin
Kinda
with? There
fucking
was, yeah.
sucks, bro.
Oh,
They have a replay
Little
function.
ginger. I'm allowed to say that because I also have orange hair. Oh, Tolga is out.
GG's.
It is Oasis versus Cray.
Oasis versus.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, Green.
Green getting the W.
Green
Coming
They
in
came third.
Third place.
They came third. Shut up.
Congratulations, guys. You literally.
Shut up.
didn't
No one
come
cares
last.
about the losers
Get a
bracket.
reaction
Get the
replay.
champs on there.
Can we get an absolute W for Oasis? Oasis?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, let's go, Roll. Let's
Oasis.
go.
Ready for the finale.
Don't
What everyone's been
celebrate
waiting for. What team
losers.
is better, yellow or pink?
I also really like the color.
I'm still so salty about this. This motherfucker, like, I'm almost 100% sure whoever edited this did this deliberately so that I would be pissed off when I watched it. Like, they knew that I'd watch it and they'd be like, look how bad I'm going to edit Brody's head and like piss him off.
Pink.
I love
so
the color pink.
I feel like that's what I'm going with.
I also love the color yellow.
the color yellow, bro.
Well, it's like pink
ugly.
is the strawberry yellow is like powers on my
Oh, I guess. Yeah, no, I get it.
On one
Jacked.
hand, Marcus is on one team. You know, should I barrack for them?
I just really don't want to side with
Jacked.
Brody here. I just
I
really
don't
want him to
side with
lose.
Brody either. It's
I just
the
really want him
worst.
to lose.
I want both teams to lose, but I don't think we can draw.
Because he's got such an ego. Take a moment for that action replay before that. It was so fucking good.
Oh, this moment was an iconic.
It's not an ego when you're good.
Whenever I could look back to.
That is the fucking best thing in the world. Of dodgeball is all about. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ball between them.
I don't know when it is, but wait for the one that hits Fasfi, and I've got a ball in my hand, and I have the fucking 5-head ability to understand that if I catch it with my other hand, Fasfi won't get eliminated. It's one of the most clutch dodgeball plays in history.
Oh my god, Marcus is out.
And I think you're going to need a catch because these throws are god awful.
Boom!
Oh! You right? Oh.
Yo, Brody went straight for the boobs. My goodness.
Really just went for Marcus there, and it's embarrassing that he got out first, really letting his team down after all that he talked before pre-game.
I will say I gave you the benefit of the doubt. It did graze my leg hair.
Oi, a bit of behind-the-scenes action here. Watch me.
Letting his team down after all that he talked before pre-game.
I will say
I have gone out to apologise to Ali for the shot that nearly knocked her out. I've walked off the arena, and I'm like, I got to go apologise.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt. It did graze my leg hair.
So you got eliminated, and you accepted that you got
leg hair
eliminated.
count is
Kind of embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing. He's making me look bad. Like, how am I supposed to date someone who gets out first? Alethea cannot breastfeed anymore. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
They're not getting the balls at the beginning.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, in the bowl. Oh, you're back in, you're back in.
Back in, Marcus back in,
You're back in. Holy shit, the
That's
quads from
I saw
Ali
him.
and her boobs are amazing.
Bang!
Jesus
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh my god. Oh, Ali's still alive. Oh shit. Okay, now she's yellow of 1-2. I think this has been replay of Marcus getting pegged in the balls. We will not be having children because of this stream.
I think everyone said that was fast, I think. Hey, get rid of that replay! Get rid of that. Don't show that.
Pick someone to add to your team.
I
think that's the
sweaty.
only way to make this interesting. If they struggle this round, I guess we can throw in the next one.
We make the rules.
We make the rules here. We want to get it to 2-2. 4-3. You really don't want to lose this one. Are the competitors ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
I think this is the Fasfi clutch here.
Oh my god, there's
argument happening.
Oh,
Fassi is out straight away.
Easy.
Oh, it's just great. Look at them celebrate. They are happy. I think that is yellow winning. That's beautiful.
that insane play by Brody.
He's good.
GG, well played.
Well, I know dodgeball means a lot to you. I'm sorry I couldn't take this out.
It actually doesn't mean anything to me. I don't really mind at all.
Yeah, it was anticlimactic.
Clean sweep.
Yellow squares in the chat. Gymshark dodgeball champions. These competitors.
The Yellow Squares just like to thank Loserfruit and Gymshark for putting this on. You know, we
love Gymshark.
We do.
And Yellow Squares.
And we rocked up today knowing that we had a pretty severe advantage. And we just wanted to make sure that we put our best foot forward for the Yellow
And
Square
we did,
fans.
didn't we? We did. We went out there and we won.
Yeah.
We accomplished everything we needed to. And squares are objectively the best shape.
That's true.
So-
Actually.
Who was that?
Immature, Marcus.
That is immature.
You're a sore loser.
Who is the biggest joke in all of...
That's very immature, Marcus. Oh, that's actually...
Chat, welcome.
That last part is so good. Oh, dude. F4. Well, you know what happens at the end. Oh, dude. That's fucking... That last bit is so well done.
We had a pretty severe advantage. And we just wanted to make sure that we put
Well
our best foot
edited.
forward for the Yellow
And we
Square
did,
fans.
didn't
Yeah.
we? We did. We went out there and we won.
Yeah.
We accomplished everything we needed to. And squares are objectively the best shape.
That's true.
So-
Actually.
Who was that?
Immature, Marcus.
That is immature.
You're a sore loser.
Oh, dude, that's so well done. Fuck, that's funny. That is good. Oh, it's very immature. Good times, man. Yellow squares became a thing from someone's Twitch rap, and you thought it was literally a yellow fucking square, not big. I know. And then the yellow square meme is unreal. Oh, here's the funniest one we've ever filmed with Baz. Yeah, Baz is fucking great value. He's so fucking funny. Comedic timing. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Well done. I didn't realize, did that just come out? 15 hours ago. Nice. No, very good. Very humorous. Well done, Loser Fruit. W. Oh, wait, can I edit that?
Who is the biggest joke?
Chat, welcome to
Can you edit comments?
Loser Fruits Dodgeball Tournament we're doing today. Hype event. We hired the whole trampoline park for this.
The whole thing, literally the entire thing.
For this.
Massive.
So huge shout out to Gymshark for paying for this whole thing and Rex for also filming this whole thing because this is probably the most
production
value
value.
thing
Oh
I've
my
ever done.
Wait, where is that camera?
Look, we're
Woo! Today's boss had a full right to be a sore loser. GG Marcus. Hey, Speed, what's up, man? How are you? Yo, got a like already. Oh, my God. Popping off. Got to get that promo in. Sub to Brody. Yep, check your primes. But he delivers a lot of it so deadpan that it hits harder. Yeah, dude, delivery's fucking, yeah. He's very good at it. Very, very intelligent man. Probably not getting invited back. At least you went out on top. I didn't want to be invited back. I'm 98% sure that I was a ring-in. I believe that there are a lot more famous people than me who were contacted during the process of organising this event, and I was a backup, and I knew that. But I wanted them to know that they fucked up by inviting a warlord. So I went in there and just showed them what it's all about, you know what I mean? Backup Brody. Yep, that's all right, though. That's fine, man. Like who? Moose Elk? Yeah, the Moose was probably invited. Lachlan? Like, dude, I don't reckon, like, I don't want this to get to him, but it probably will. I reckon Lockie would probably be the most uncoordinated fucking human being on the planet. Like, I would love to see Lachlan play sport. I would love it. Baiting audience. What do you mean? What? You know what I mean? Laser beam and Fresh, definitely the most uncoordinated. Nah, Lannon's good. Lannon is fine. He's actually pretty coordinated. He's all right. But I would love to see like Fresh and Lockie. Yeah. You know you weren't a backup. Yes. I'd be shocked if Moosehole works with anything. Oh yeah, you'd be surprised. Maybe. Fresh with his fucking wet, greasy hands. Lannon's been working out. Yeah, Lannon's good. Lannon would actually be pretty decent, I reckon. Bit of a, like, you know, he's also rural, played a bit of sport when he was growing up, so he's natural. Lachlan, though, no faith whatsoever. I reckon Lachlan would be like one of those ones who like double drops the football or shoots a basketball with one hand. You know what I mean? Mully, ranking stream Australian content creators based on their facts. Do we still have that tier list, Bobby, of the Australian content creators, ranking them based on their ability to play sports? Just have sporting prowess. I need to make another list with like an updated one, so it's like got like Elise and stuff on it. That'd be fun. Lock in his private flight. Have an ass. Yeah, fuck him, dude. What was it called? I'll go Australian. I'll just type in Australian content and see if it's there. Bobby definitely made it though. I just can't remember if it's there. I don't know if we'd ever be able to find it. Beep test, but dude, that's not a bad idea. Like, that's actually not a fucking bad idea. Solid. I'll see if Bobby sent it to me in the DMs. Hold on. See if I can find it. It'll be a long way back. We've had discussions. Oh, God. How far back am I going to have to go to find this? Oh, my God. I scrolled up like 85 pages, and I'm at Overwatch. When I make it to double digits? Nah. I don't reckon anyone. Oh, wait. He's got it. I think I found it. Oh, it got fucking deleted. Fuck! Oh, wait. Yeah, it didn't work. Shit. 404, not found. Can you just search the word tier? No. It's like Bobby made an actual tier list with like all the Aussie content creators on it, Tanner, when I did the who I could beat up in a fight. A Brea double figure. I reckon that you would get... Who would break double figures in a beep test? Out of everyone we know. Fuck. Marcus? Bro, he would get to 4. He would get to 4. You fucking think a man that weighs 100 kilos of pure muscle does any fucking cardio? Are you fucking out of your fucking mind? He would get to 4. Like, maximum. Fucking 4. Fassi, Fruity, Oasis. Yeah, true. The cardio's hauling around the extra 15 kilos he has. Yeah, dude, I would, no shot. Lannon could. Lannon actually could. 10's not crazy. Like, 10's not crazy. You're blowing up, but it's not nuts. It's not nuts. Yeah. Maybe I should do one on stream. Do you reckon I should do a beep test on stream? It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Nice. The tier list video. I don't need the actual list. Do it right now. No, I'm going to play basketball in like an hour and a half. Yeah. Instant PTSD hearing the opening. Oh, dude. The fitness gram. Is it on? Hold on. Beep. Go on. Beep test video. 20 meters, right? Is this it? The beep test audio full.
The multi-stage fitness test will start in 5 seconds. Ready.
Start level 1, 1.
How fast is it at the end? Like, where are we at?
Level 15, 3. Level 11, 3. Level 11, 4. Level 11, 5.
That's moving. Is that 20 meters or 10? Wait, is that 20 meters or 10? If that's 20 meters, that's moving. That would be... I'm going to presume that's 10, but it doesn't even say what the distance is, so I don't understand what that means. I think it's 10. It can't be 20 at that pace. No way. Hold on. What? Like, does it say what it is? Does anyone even know? I don't even know what... That can't be... If I'm not using that one... The standard's 20, but that doesn't sound like 20. Not for 11. Like, dude. Hutto, thanks, man. 26 months, what the fuck? Appreciate it, homie. Think about this for a second. Ready? All right.
Level 11, 6.
Okay, so if that's 20, that was, what, just over 5 seconds. So 5.5 seconds to do 20 meters. That's still moving. Yeah. There's so much video. Yeah, listen to this.
4. Level 25. Level 26. Level 27. Level 28.
I would like the only thing that like I could see this one, like, is this including a switchback or is this a straight line, you reckon? Maybe on a racetrack. You reckon it's including the switchback? You have to do it in a switch. Yeah, right. Okay, that's fucking... Yeah, right. Fuck, dude. Bolt would struggle at that pace at level 20. Dude, that's nutty. That is actually crazy, bro. It's one way? Nah. So, like, an actual beep test, it looks like this. If you've never done one before, it looks like this.
Yeah. All right. Last maid shuttle is the last one that counts. Ready.
That's not 20 meters, bro. Or you reckon that's 15? If that's 20 meters, I'll go fucking he.
Let's get after it.
So this is what a beep test looks like. And then it gets like this. It like gets up. They're fucking cheating though. Like, dude, before the beep goes off, she's already fucking halfway back up. That's not how it works, bruv. That's cheating. She's doing it about right, this chick. Yeah, she's doing it right. This chick on the far left has it down to a like fine art. Her foot's going down right when the bell goes. Yeah, this one on the left, she's going to win. She's pacing herself. Bro, it's hard, man. Did you have fun doing this? No, it's horrible. They're way ahead. Oh, she's out. No. I didn't hear what level that was. The hardest part of the whole thing is the switchback, because you have to like move at a pretty heavy pace and then dump one of your legs that is already full of lactic acid down and rotate your body 180 degrees. It is literally the hardest part of the whole thing is the switchback. Like that part there, that is it just ruins all of your momentum. It's fucked. Oh, she's done, bro. She outie. Fucking crazy. I'll do one on stream. I'll take a camera up to South and I'll do one on stream. Or maybe, yeah, I'll find someone to do it. We can do one. That'd be fun, actually. Be good. When? I don't know. Fucking not today. I'd love to do one though. We can record the test audio for you. Oh, dude, fuck. It'd be full on. Sure, you can do it in the backyard. Nah, it wouldn't be wide enough. If it's 20 meter, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'll just go to the school, like fucking, you know, a few kilometers up the road. It'll be fine. Just get someone to stand there and beep. Beep. Get everyone to record it. Beep. Hey, Lexi, what's up, dude? Yo, what up? 15 minutes of like, wait, it wouldn't even be 15. That was 10 minutes. Wait, how far do you reckon it is then? How far do you reckon it is?
Beep.
Dude, you'd only be running like maximum 2 kilometers. That'd be it. Because the pace in which you start at is like, wouldn't even be 6-minute Ks, but the pace you finish at would be like kind of close to 4. So it'd be like, it'd have to be only like 2 Ks. There's a table on the wiki. Beep test wiki. I'm going to say that if you ran like a 10, if you ran it like an 11, I would say that you've ran about 2 kilometers. Is there a table? Like on the beep test one? This one? The beep test apparently was a movie. Isn't the thing that kills you though? Nah, I'm just interested. Okay. How far is 8.8 on the beep test? 20 meters. This is the read the table on here. Okay, I got it. Actually interested. Right, so level 10 would be 13 kilometers an hour at 1.8 Ks. And you would have to be running 13 kilometers an hour. Okay, so what's that in splits? So I need to know the split. So 60 divided by 13. 4 minutes 40 to get to 10. That's not bad. That's pretty easy, actually. That's actually not too bad. I think I could get to, right now, I feel like I could get to, I reckon I'd get pretty close to 11. I reckon I could get pretty close to 11. There's also 9 minutes of jogging before that. Yeah, but this is like anything before 10 is pretty like just average. You just got to make sure you don't tighten up on the switchbacks. I actually did just a double take and switchback to your stream to close the calculator. Nice, dude. Top AFL players get around 12 to 14. But like if I'm saying like just touch 11, like as in not go through the 12 stages of 11, like just get into the like high 10s, early 11s. Because like after like every 20 meters after that is like legit hard. Legit hard. Went to high school with a guy who's now an Olympic decathlete. I never saw 20. I don't think 20's realistic. I don't even think with switchbacks it'd be possible. I think if you did it in like a run up, stop, keep running, stop, keep running, whatever. I don't know, man. The person who invented this was a psycho. Like actually psychotic. It's pretty cool though. I think the best thing about it is that it is probably the easiest way to define your cardio fitness, in my opinion. Like if you do a beep test and you get a number, level 10, 8, 10.8. Okay, I've got a 10.8 now, I want to beat that. And then you do it again and you get an 11.1. All right, awesome. And like it's just a really easy way of like understanding it. Yeah. Saucy, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on? You could if you're on a push bike. 18 kilometers. Yeah, 18 kilometers an hour to get to level 20 is like, so what's that? It's a minute. 60 divided by 18. Bro, that's 3 minute, 20 second, 3 minutes and 21 seconds because you got a third, the 60. 3 minute 20 Ks. That is legitimately fucking sprinting. That is fucked up. It's crazy. Did 20 K steps at work today. Might just sleep till tomorrow. Do it, man. Go crazy. Fucking oath. Get the people to do the... Yeah, dude, the next Saw movie. Bro, that would actually be a sick Saw thing. If you can get to level 20 in the beep test, you don't die. But every time you miss the beep test, like one of it, like the blades of like it gets closer and closer. And it just slowly closes in, like walls of spikes slowly close in on you. And like every time you miss one, it just gets closer and closer until eventually it just like hits a mark and it just snaps and squashes you. Whoa, that's cool for Saw. I like that. Okay, Jigsaw. That sounds sick though, dude. Imagine that. Someone just running their heart out. Yeah, and just has a heart attack. It's like actually true. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. 1 second. Listen to bangers, dude. Oh. I might make another coffee before basketball. Does anyone have a Valentine for today? I haven't got any applications yet. Hold on, the basketball group's talking to me. You're an officer? Yeah, what the fuck? Need that pre-workout. Yeah, I need it. Hold on. I could make it. Oh, let's go. Our best three-point shooter was on his honeymoon. And he's coming back and he can make it tonight. Let's go, dude. I can sit on the bench. My roommate's cat. That's good. Why does he do assume I would? I don't know. Let's go. We're going to win. Just me in the gym. Let's fucking go, dude. Fucking oath. My dad bought me a rose. Oh, that's so fucking nice, dude. There's got to be some, like, I've got to see fucking, because, like, it's not, it, surely Valentine's Day Twitter would only be Australia. So if I look up Valentine's Day on Twitter, am I going to see some like fucking am I going to see some like cringy as fuck Australian shit? Surely. This is the first thing that came up. Good morning, Findom. Happy Valentine's Day. Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't do it to yourself. Cheer. Oh my God, the next one down was a straight up vagina. Oh my God, I'm so lucky. I did not scroll then. Like human vagina. Don't think I've ever had one. You never asked someone at high school to be your what do you call it? The aliens arrive and demand to talk to an ANZ streamer. Who do you send? Oni. Brody, without a doubt. Oli, thanks for the 90 months, dude. Yo. Now I'm going to check my Twitter. Do it. Go crazy, man. Thanks for the 19 months, dude. What's up, pimp? Yo. You search, I need to know so I can tell Elon. Yeah, report it. Too much nudity, man, actually. Dude, look at the things that are like, who's Wagner? Share the wealth. I definitely asked someone to be my Valentine in high school. I know that for sure. And I've definitely done things. Wait, is this real? That can't be real. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ohio after that train crash. Definitely not a safe place to live at the moment. Definitely not a cool place to live at the moment. That makes sense. That's crazy, bro. That's fucked up, dude. Only in Ohio, baby. See you, Radar. Appreciate it, man. Did y'all schools do the thing where you could pay $1 and send a carnation to another student for Valentine's Day, like a card? I've got a feeling, and like, so I could be wrong here. So like, tell me if this is like normal or not. And I don't know if this is right, or maybe I saw it on The Simpsons. Did we ever have arts and crafts for Valentine's Day where you would make a Valentine's Day card or something and give it to someone else in your classroom? Or is that just a Simpsons thing? We did in the USA. You did it? You did that as well? So it was a thing? I vaguely remember maybe doing it. I can't remember. I know they did it in like the Choo Choo Choose You one. Gifted sub! Tintin. Wasn't Tintin the kid wasn't Tintin the kid in the cartoon? Thanks, Oddly. I appreciate it, dude. What the fuck? Thank you, dude. That's really kind. Thank you very much. I always wanted to do it because of that episode. Yeah, it was I think we did it. We did it in primary school. Yeah. I kind of remember it. We didn't. We only did it for Mother's and Father's Day. Oh, yeah, of course. Like, you'd make your arts and crafts and you'd take the picture home, like kindergarten, primary school. You'd take something home for Mother's Day, Father's Day. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. My high school literally banned students from hugging each other. There's no way they would promote Valentine's Day. Fully suppressed physical touch. Interesting. I feel like this is a James Taylor Simpsons memory all over again. Bro, that is like one of the greatest lore moments on this channel. How many people remember the James Taylor thing? Because Bodes brought it up at Australia Day, and I didn't forget about it, but it's like it was one of the greatest like coming of age moments for me, like understanding like what I was looking for. We were talking about like the moon landing, and I kept saying like there was this moment where this guy, and so there was two things I couldn't remember. I was like looking up like a moon, I was like looking up shit like this. I'll run you through it. Like moon landing song, right? And I was like, nah, there's this moment. And I was like Googling. And I'm like, no, this guy went to NASA and sang to like Neil Armstrong. So I'm like Neil Armstrong being sung to. And like I'm looking all this shit up. And I'm like, where the fuck? Like, I've seen the video of these guys being sung to, and they're listening to it in the pod, and there's this guy singing to them, right? And someone in chat, and I was doing this for like 20 minutes on stream, and everyone's like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. This didn't happen. Like, what are you talking about? And then eventually someone goes, are you talking about when James Taylor sung to Homer when he was on the...
trouble and you need a helping hand.
I legitimately thought for half an hour that this happened in the real world. And I'm like, I need to find this video.
And nothing, oh, nothing is going right.
No sense of reality. Fully thought it was a real thing.
On the telephone line,
Talking about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines.
Flying machines in pieces on the ground.
And I can't tell you, it went for like half an hour. It was the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen, like, on a stream. And no one else could, like, it was such a niche memory that no one else could, like, correlate it to, like, what I was thinking. And they're like, bro, this didn't happen. Like, it didn't happen. I'm like, yes, it did. Yes, it did. The Mandela effect come through. What is the Mandela effect? Like, that if you get told something or you see something and then you change the reality of it and then you just believe it to have happened? Is that like what the definition of the Mandela effect is? It was so infuriating because you were adamant it was real. Yeah, it was. Something that like something that happened, but your reality has changed of it or some shit. Simpsons is the real world and our lives are just a simulation. They've predicted so much shit. It's actually gnarly, man. Like, actually gnarly. I believe it's when a whole generation believes something that didn't happen. Right. When a whole bunch of people have the same false memory. Oh, right. Okay. Hey, Jez. For you and me, it's probably believing that Shaq starred in a film called Sinbad in the 90s. He was? Wait, he didn't? Oh, no. It was fucking the guy from Turbo Man. It was actually Sinbad. Wasn't this guy's name actually Sinbad? Sinbad never made a genie movie called Kazam because that isn't people stop him from. Yeah, well, no, but it was Shaq. What is going? What are we doing with our brains right now? What's happening? They have a lot of PhDs and mathematicians on the writing staff of The Simpsons. Yeah, right. There you go. No, but it was Shaq. What is like another one? I remember the false memory wrong. Success. So you thought it was Sinbad. I'm confused. Shaq was in a movie called Shazam.
Did the Monopoly man wear glasses or a monocle?
A monocle. Because it had the thing coming down the side of his face, right? He wore neither of them. No, he wore a monocle that came down here. Wait, he never did? He never wore either? Whoa, what the fuck? Dude. He never wore it. Origin of the Monopoly Man. What are these other ones? What is it? The Monopoly Man and the Mandela Effect. Jimmy Peanut Butter. Fruit of the Loom. The Frowning Mona Lisa. The Berenstein Bears. CP30 Silver Leg. Dude, Mixed Realities Dimensions. What the fuck? Darth Vader. Another famous example of Luke, I am your father. Even non-fans would be familiar with this, considering the amount of times it has been parodied. Instead, Vader tells, no, I am your father. Oh.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as
Wait, he doesn't say, Luke, I am your father. Wait, does it?
Obi-Wan did.
That is got to be the listen. I want to preface what I'm about to say is I understand that this movie was made a long time ago. That is one of the worst fucking jobs of like. It was the early 80s.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. With our combined
Collins, thanks, man.
strength,
23 months.
we
Yo.
can end this destructive
Thanks, bro.
conflict
Appreciate it,
in
man.
due
What the fuck? Thanks, homie. Yark on it. Yark on. Shameless. Fuck. Yark on. That shameless baiting. Oddly, you're too kind.
To the
See?
galaxy. I'll never join you! If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No. It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Crazy. I've seen this.
Come with me. It is the only way.
When does Darth Vader take his helmet off? Is that a Mandela effect too? He does take it off at some point, right? One of the greatest lightsaber duels was animated and lasts all of 5 seconds. The end when he dies. Yeah, he takes it off. Yeah, he does too. Spoiler alert. Darth Vader takes helmet off. James Earl Jones, yep.
Nothing can stop that now. Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes.
Whoa. It's so, like, not intimidating either.
Now, go, my son.
Leave me. No, you're coming with me. I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You already have. Luke. You were right.
Head scars, cannon poggers.
You were right about me. Tell your sister. You were right.
He was Darth Vader only supposed to be 40 here, but that doesn't make sense. Or you're saying the actor was only 40, or Mark Hamill was only 40. Because he looks 65. Is that a harmonica? No. Yes. Jack, you're not... I asked you 3 questions, dickhead. Can someone explain what Jack's trying to say by actually saying it?
Father. I won't leave you.
Anakin is 40 here. Anakin is only meant to be 40 here, so Luke Skywalker's meant to be like 18, 19, 20? Is that right? Is that the idea? He is, so yeah. Luke is like 20-something. He'd have to be early though, right? Like how old? You know? Early 20s, yeah? Yeah. That makes sense. Luke was 18 in the first movie. Okay. He looks like shit for 40. Man, if I look like that when I'm 40, it's dunzos. Dude's missing like a heart. Like, wait, does Luke have a hand in this one? Or dude, forgive me because I haven't seen him since I was like 15 years old. What do they do with like robot hand? Like robotic hand? Yeah. Luke and Leia were both 19 in A New Hope. Got it. Lava isn't the best skincare. Oh, is that what happened to Darth? Vader? Is that why he wears the suit? Because his whole body was burnt by lava, but he survived it. Oh, so is that supposed to be ash? Like, that's like ash, and his body's burnt, and it's like he's got no, like, normal skin left and shit. Like, he's just a, yeah. And Darth Vader has a whole bunch of robotic limbs. Oh, so he's like so his head's just on like he's like an android. Oh, no shit. At the end of Revenge of the Sith. Bro, I need to go back and watch all this shit, bro. That's actually crazy. Hand clones him, and the only way to tell them apart is the clone is like 2 inches tall and his name is Luke. These are real things. Okay, right. With like 9 U's. Whoa.
Yes, Admiral.
Our ships have sighted the Millennium Falcon Lord, but it has entered an asteroid field and we cannot risk.
So that's the first time that you see like the back of his head. Yuck. This is a good little world building bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, right. Yeah. His skin was burned to a crisp and the suit allowed for his skin to heal, but it was not to full. Oh, right. Yeah. He can't survive long out of the suit. Oh, so the suit is like like helps him live. So he needs the suit more than the suit, more than it just being like cool for like fighting. The suit actually serves a purpose. It's like life support. Yeah, right. Okay. It looks like boysenberry ice cream. Ew, dude. Gross, man. What the fuck? Interesting. There. I haven't watched him in ages. How much of the canon lore of Star Wars would you get from just watching the films? All of them. Pretty much all of it, or would you need to read a fair bit? It wasn't purposely optimized, so he would be limited and couldn't kill Palpatine. Okay, right. It's not always important. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of cool to know, like, why those things exist, you know? And little bits of lore would make you appreciate it more. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Cool. The films are the core text. Are they really? And then shit was added after the fact. Okay. Cool. Oh, this is Anakin at the end of Revenge of the Sith. And this is how Darth Vader comes to be. Yeah, right. I think I have seen this clip before. Obi-Wan cut his legs off. GG's.
Your Majesty, this way.
There he is. He's still alive. Get a medical capsule immediately.
Yes, sir. Right away.
High ground OP. True. That's a cool scene though, isn't it? The suit? Awesome. Continues on. Should have built it 1 by 1 or something. Yeah, he should have just like bunk it up. Is that a better quality than this? Yeah. This is where he gets his suit. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Revenge of the Sith. I've seen the clip though. Whoa. This is from the new Obi-Wan TV show. Oh.
Don't make me kill you. I do not fear the dark side.
Cool.
Help me, Master Qui-Gon.
Cool.
Give me strength.
This isn't him first getting suit. It's a suit up scene. Okay.
He's been looking for you for a long time.
That's sick. That's fucking cool, though. I love how they don't, like... The other thing, too, is, like, even from... Like, you go from, what, 1979 or whatever, or whatever the first, like, when was the original movie? Or, like, late 70s or something like that? Maybe even earlier, I don't know. One thing they've never fucked with, which is fucking, like, so important, is the design of Darth Vader. Like, if you look at a lot of other things, they'll change Superman's suit. They'll change, like, Batman's mask. They'll change Bane's mask. They'll make alterations to come into the neck, like, because they've got the technology to do it now. There's one thing they've just never changed the look of, and it's Darth Vader, because it's like, you can't. Like, it's like, it is just right. So don't fuck with it. Do not fuck with it and leave it exactly as it was back then. Very cool. I like that. He still wins polls as the most iconic villain of all time. And I feel that's what I think is important about it, because, I mean, they also didn't have, like, I guess the one thing that they don't have is the alternate reality concept as well, which is like what Marvel and DC kind of work off, so they can be a little bit more flippant in their changing of appearance of characters, because it's like, but in this universe, he has a green mask instead of a blue one. You know, shit like that, and it's like, all right, well, whatever, we can live with it. But because this is all, like, canon one universe, they just kept everyone, like, perfect, and that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick, though. Vader has the most iconic design of all time. He's meant to be like that. Why change perfection? What I'm saying is it's rare, though, to have a character so well presented 45 years ago and still be presented the exact same way today. Like, normally they would make changes. Like, have you seen the original Batman TV show? Have you seen what Batman originally looked like? Like, for fuck's sake, mate. This is what I'm saying. Like, it adapts over time to kind of catch up with, you know, whatever. But Darth Vader from 77 to now never changed, because it was just perfect. Somehow in the 70s, they just absolutely nailed that design, and they were like, nope, that's fucking it. That's the one, and we're not changing it. Yeah, it's just, it's timeless. Exactly. Catwoman, the original Catwoman, though, yeah, not bad. Didn't change much. True. Hey, Megs, what's up? Yo. George Lucas, a real one. He's a smart man, you know. Have you ever watched, like, these TV shows with, like, all this shit? It's so iconic. It's so funny. Like, with all the kapam, pow. It's fucking nuts. It's so cool, dude. It would be fucking so cool. Darth Vader was probably well thought out. Yeah.
The Batmobile. Adam West! Hey kids, Batman!
Dad, that's not the real Batman.
Of course I'm Batman. See, here's a picture of me with Robin.
Who the hell's Robin?
Oh, I guess you're only familiar with the new Batman movies. Michelle Pfeiffer. Ha. The only true Catwoman is Julie Newmar, Lee Merriweather, or Eartha Kitt. And I didn't need molded plastic to improve my physique. Pure West. And how come Batman doesn't dance anymore? Remember the Bat to see? Yo, hey, yeah.
Dude, that's iconic, dude. That's so good.
Nice meeting you. Just keep moving. Don't make eye contact.
Pure West. It did change a lot. Like, the original show is, like, way more gimmicky. Like, it's actually really funny how it changed. Like, it's way, way, way more gimmicky and, like, yeah, campy. Like, yeah, true. Yeah, campy is a good way to put it. It's crazy. Yeah, it's come a long way. Come a long way. I wonder what would, like, the story... Like, when was, like, the first big change? Like, Batman Forever's very campy as well. Are you talking about... Is that with Jim Carrey? Is that the Jim Carrey is the Riddler one? I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. That movie's very good. The movie's very, very good. I always remember Shark Repellent and Explodes. I can't remember fucking the one I watched. I watched the one on the dock with the with the bomb, the submarine, and there's a bomb, and they're out on the dock. Do you guys remember that one? Yeah. Michael Keaton, 89. There you go. Yeah. They've done some pretty cool ones. That's the movie. Oh, is that the movie? I've seen the movie then. Yeah. Val Kilmer. Yeah, I think Val Kilmer's really sick now, right? He got emphysema. Have you heard of Val Kilmer lately? So like this is Val Kilmer as Batman. I'll always think that Batman should have the yellow and the black. And he keeps running back and forth, and there's like kids and babies everywhere. He's trying to dump the bomb. Yes, Shags. Yeah. It's so funny. That's a sick Batmobile. In Batman Forever, I don't know if this was carried on, but the Batmobile was like, there's this really cool scene where he's like, it can go on road, it can go underwater, and do we go by air? Do we go by, and he's got the 3 different things. He's got like the Batwing and the fucking, I've got it wrong. One of the Batman movies, the car could turn into all 3. In this one, he had all 3 separate, I think.
Persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir? I'll get drive-through.
Yeah, this one's real dark and campy's the word for it. It's this Batman movie's like really, kind of. I don't even know how to explain it. That was kind of a shit one. I wanted to see. Oh, dude, look at Jim Carrey. Hello, Fred. Yeah, so that's Val. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's him.
I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner.
By remediation, alternative.
I think Batman Forever is a great movie.
Look at that time. Perhaps we should get to R&D as soon as possible.
Mr. Oh, Bruce Wayne. No, that's my name. And you are?
Nigma. Edward Nigma, you hired me personally. Just like I tell everyone. We've never actually met, but your name was on the hiring slip. I have it.
I'm gonna need that handbag, Ed.
Oh, yes, of course.
Nigma, he's so cool.
Work, Edward.
And some people have been trying to keep us apart.
Back to work, Edward. It's okay. So, Mr. Nigma, what's on your mind?
Precisely. What's on all our minds?
It's such a good scene. And then the worst thing is like Val Kilmer now, so sad, bro. It's like, it's so fucking sad.
I
don't know.
struck his family.
Okay, it's like a fucking history of fucking Val Kilmer. We don't need that, bro. Where's like his last interview? He had throat cancer, bro. And it was like so sad. There was like an interview. Is it here?
Well, he probably
It's over.
has like such incredible training.
So sad. He had to get his he got a fucking one of those thingos. He had like real bad throat cancer and got real fucking sick. It's so sad, dude, because like he would have been a great, he was such a good actor that like he would have actually gotten roles as an older actor. They had him in Top Gun 2. Yeah, right. He would have actually gotten heaps of roles as an older actor as well, because he would have been great in like older roles, like a Hopkins or a fucking who else is like older? Like I guess like a Freeman or even Denzel Washington now. Like he would have been like Mickey Rourke, like people who can age into like aged roles. Yeah, he would have aged into a lot of cool roles. Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's so sad that he didn't get the chance to do that because fucking he got so sick. It's rough, man. It's rough. He would have been great. Because some people kind of like, when they act young, they can't go old. Like, you know what I mean? Their roles don't carry over. But yeah, he would have been a great one that would have like aged in like perfectly, I think. Because he didn't do a hell of a lot of stuff younger. And he had big gaps, which is good. What happened to Jean-Claude Van Damme? Well, you think about guys who can't do older shit. Like, Jean-Claude Van Damme's a good example. You know who else can't do heaps of old shit? Sylvester Stallone. It feels weird. Everyone's just like, that's strange. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, nah, I don't like it. Glack, thanks, dude.
WTF is this day stream shit?
I got to play basketball in like an hour, so I can't, I got to hang out. I just thought, come on. It's been fun. It's good. Just hanging out for a bit. I'd otherwise just be walking around the house. Thanks for the 19 months, dude. Like, Wacky and Phoenix will age well. There's just people who don't work, Basketball on Valentine's. Maybe there'll be like a young basketball lady there who'll take an interest. I'm just gonna make a coffee. I'll get off in like half hour, I think. 1 sec. I think it should be boiled. Oh. I've been drinking this oat milk and it's really good. You should try it. This one. Brody bringing footy shorts. These aren't footy shorts. They're normal shorts. Hashtag ad. Sponsor me, please. Oatly oat milk. Coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Oatly Pog. Yep, the real one. Get around it. It's amazing. Army gets it. Yep. Another stream, another guerrilla marketing campaign. Bro, I will market things that I think are great. And oat milk is actually as good as you'll get. I will be the first person to say that almond milk is kind of shit. Different place on different walls. I'm tripping. It's been a while. Brandon, I've been in this house for fucking nearly 2.5 years. If you haven't been here for 2.5 years, that on you, bro. It's shit. Yeah, almond milk I don't like. Oat is the best of the alternatives. I agree. Yeah. What else would I push? But like not for any other reason than I just think it's better than the X. Vegan coconut what is it? Coconut butter? What is the ice cream I get? The coconut milk ice cream. I strongly suggest getting that. That's epic. Most of my shit's just lactose intolerance. Oh yeah, grain biscuits. Like whole grain biscuits, whole grain bread. I only have whole grain milk and bread now. I refuse to have anything else. I can't even drink full cream milk without getting a stomachache, but it's still my favorite. There's alternatives. You get Panna ice cream. Yeah, Panna. Yeah, it's fucking expensive, though. It's like $15 a tub. Coconut milk has so much fat in it, though. This is also coming from someone who doesn't have to worry too much about their diet. Yeah. If you're not getting sweaty for anything other than court hoops, maybe check this out. Love Never Dies. Love a watch. Get the legendary Cupid Hanzo bundle for a limited. What the fuck is this? No. I buy lactose-free everything or take the enzymes. That's not a bad idea. There's nothing now that has a lot of lactose in it that I like other than cheese. Yeah. That's it, dude. People are still playing Overwatch. Yep. Heaps, actually, I think. It's still pretty popular. Last time I was here, the room wasn't so bright. Yeah, it's daytime. I'd always stream in the death of night, my friend. Ice cream? What else? I don't think there's... I haven't found a good substitution for cheese yet. What else? Grains. I'm still impartial to a box of shapes. Can't say no. Sugar-free sodas. That's massive too. Those where I don't have one on me. Those sugar-free sodas, nutty. Any chocolate or lolly suggestions? Yep, sure. I'll get you one. What are they called? These are fucking awesome. Let me find them. Oh, what are they called? Let me see if I can find them. Everyone knows the ones I'm talking about. I forget what they're called though. I'm in the US, that's why. Yeah, rough, man. There aren't many vegan ice creams in the supermarket these days. The ones that are incredibly expensive. Yeah, they are. Contilas and chocolates and chat lost their minds. Yeah, I don't know why everyone was so mad at me, bro. Try to explain it. It's a protein chocolate bar. And it's vegan. Yeah, here they are. BC Snacks. If you're looking for something that's kind of healthy or a little bit better than normal, they are expensive, but one will tire you over perfectly fine. BC Snacks, they have like 10 or 12 different flavors, and they're really good. Yeah.
Yeet.
They're really, I think they're really, really good. A lot less sugar, only 1.8 grams of sugar, more protein and fats, obviously. Yeah, really fucking good. Woolies checkouts. You'll actually really like it. I like the chocolate brownie crunch is good. Chocolate mints or the salted caramel fudge is nuts. Really, really fucking good. And I think the other important thing is that I'm pretty sure they're vegan, right? Guilt-free. Our bars are a range of combinations. There's high protein, low sugar, gluten-free. Oh, sorry, gluten-free maybe. Maybe I'm thinking gluten-free. They might have they might not be vegan. But I think they have some that are vegan, and then they have some that are gluten-free as well. So there's heaps of different options. They're pretty cool. One of them is definitely vegan though. I don't know which one it is, but there's one that's definitely vegan. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it says milk. Yeah, one of them is though. I've seen it. I forget which one it is. It's the one with no chocolate on it or something. Might be this one. Is it this one? White chocolate cookies and cream. Energy, metabolism, good source of vitamin D. No, not this one. Try them out. They're just better for you because they don't have much sugar. The weight of this chocolate bar is 40 grams, right? And it has 1.1 grams of sugar. If I look up a Mars bar, for example, I look up a Mars bar. This is 47 grams, so a tiny bit bigger. 27 grams of sugar. 27 times the amount of sugar with something that's only 7 grams heavier. It's going to be that's crazy, man. Mars is $1 though. That is also true. That's a good point. It is only one, but it's down half price though. So I'm just saying, more than half of its weight into straight up sugar. Yeah, legit. It's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up. And those chocolate bars that I get, they're actually really, they are expensive though. They are expensive. Yeah. It has caramel in it, which is liquid sugar. True. Mm-hmm. But the sugar makes it good. It's not good for you, man. You need to train your body and train your taste buds to like things that aren't sugar. It's all about training. It's hard. You need to get over it. And my gut is a mess. Fruit and vegetables. Yeah. You don't even have to be OTT with the fruit and veg. You just don't want to put stuff in there that makes it harder on your body to process shit. Yeah. To like things that aren't carbs. Oh, bros. Actual. I do like breakfast bars in the morning when I can't be fucked with real food. Yep. Keep smoking and kill all the taste buds. Yeah, do what I did. Drink red wine and smoke cigarettes for 7 years, and then you won't have any taste buds left, so you can literally eat dirt, and it'll taste the same as a fucking Mars bar. What is OTT? Over the top. You don't have to go over the top with, eating, the fucking kale every day, but you can just, chill. Yeah. Healthy food is more expensive, but if you eat unhealthy, then you're going to be paying for doctor's bills later. You tell them, bro. I replace smokes with sugar, though. All right, now replace sugar with exercise. Also a good Sylvester Stallone movie. Is it called Over the Top? Nice. You could be me and sniff something you shouldn't have and burned out everything to do with smell and taste. Go on, Vom. What was it? Tell us. I was waiting for you to say meth. Nah, don't do that. I don't think there's any. I don't know if you made everything legal right now and you said to me, you have to have one of these things like as a vice daily for the rest of your life. I don't know which one I could pick that I feel like would be like healthy. Like which one would you pick to stay healthy? Fuck. Weed? Nah. I don't like it. You had to pick one. I don't know. Sugar. I wouldn't do sugar either. I feel like I would rather drink 6 beers a day every day than have like 100 or 150 grams of sugar every day. I really think I would. Like, I legit think you can process that watered down carbohydrate better than that much straight up fucking refined sugar. Don't you do that anyway? No? That is 150 grams of sugar. No, it's not. Shags Great Northern is low carbs. Well, makes you happy to have heaps of energy. Emmy's just like high as fuck every day. Fucking oath. Microdose shrooms every day. Yeah, you could probably do that before bed. That's not a bad play. Smart. Decent vice. Can you imagine me 85 years old and you're still taking shrooms? No sugar is in water. Yep, Jakey. That's it. Just water diet, bro. I swear to God, though, I feel like there's an element of like diet that directly affects mood. And obviously everyone's going to be like, yeah, no shit. But like the amount of health freaks out there that are just always fucking mad and their personality is that they're healthy is because they have nothing else to be happy about because their fucking diet just makes them fucking assholes. Like, you've got to get a little bit of respite from the struggles of the world by eating something like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just got to, like, you know, treat yourself a little bit. You know? That's the vocal ones on social media. Like, I can't imagine that getting up every day and having a green smoothie and then it gets to lunchtime and you have, like, a no-dressed salad with grilled chicken and then you come home and have, like, a fucking, like, tofu fucking couscous, like, fucking salad. And then you go to bed being like, man, I'm so fucking happy. Life's awesome. I couldn't do that. I'd be like, this fucking sucks. Like, my life fucking sucks. I mean, those people are out there, and I bet they feel amazing. Yeah, I bet you they feel amazing. But, like, tofu and couscous salad is lit, though. My boss at the hair salon was on a 23-day juice cleanse, and she was so mean and crazy. See? It's real. Yeah. The old age joke about vegans, how do you know they are? They'll tell you. How do you know they're a vegan? Because they'll tell you. Yeah, legit. It was like I nearly tweeted during, like, you know, the Hogwarts obviously everyone knows the Hogwarts Legacy thing where it was like all the SJWs on Twitter getting mad. I was like, bro, you guys need to back off. People are going to start comparing you to the vegans. And I was like, I don't know if I want to piss off that community and the vegans because, like, that could be like a double down that I just wouldn't be able to get out of. You know what I mean? I sincerely thought about it, though. I'm like, dude, people are just going to start saying that you guys are like the vegans and they don't even give a fuck that you, like, the actual concept of veganism doesn't worry them anymore. They just assume that everyone who's a vegan is an asshole. And that's what you guys are doing. Everyone just thinks you're an asshole. They don't even know who you are. It's like, dude, like, we make the gag, but it is legitimately because of social media that now when anyone says they're a vegan, everyone goes, oh, dude, fuck, they must be fucking annoying. Dude, oh my God, your new girlfriend's a vegan? That's not going to last. Like, that joke comes from that vocal minority of vegans who just pissed everyone off for like 10 years, and now everyone who's a vegan just gets ostracized. It's like, nah, you must be an asshole. They don't have enough protein in their diet to fight you. True. Yeah. She also was a sovereign citizen and didn't believe in COVID. You work for this lady? Pull pin, place grenade on ground, sit on it. There is actually like it's a legitimate thing though. You know? There's a legitimate thing. Nearly all vegans I've interacted with were arseholes though. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man. people don't know how to actually be activists for good things anymore. You know what I mean? They don't know how to do it. They just get angry. And then everyone just associates anyone else who tries to be an activist for that thing to be an asshole. And so no one wants to fucking communicate with them and goes, meat makes you nice? No. But disliking meat eaters and telling them they're all fucking disgusting and that they don't care about the animals every fucking day of your life for 10 years makes everyone think that every vegan is like you, who is an asshole, and therefore other vegans cop the wrath, even if they're just trying to chill out. They're just like, hey man, I just don't like eating meat. It's an ethical thing. You guys go crazy though. You know, you can chuck my veggie patty on the barbecue with your fucking meat there. I'm chilling, man. I'm just saying I just don't do it. Ethical thing. Go crazy. Okay, you're not an asshole. But guess what? Dave over there thinks you're an asshole. Why does he think I'm an asshole? Because his ex-girlfriend was a vegan. Now he hates all vegans. Like, it's just this perception that, like, if you have this vocal minority, that you just ruin it for everyone. Like, it's kind of like, here's a good one. Everyone thinks that Collingwood supporters don't go to the dentist. I've met Collingwood supporters with all their teeth. But at the same time, it's easier just to think that. I've met nice vegans, but it wasn't their personality. They're only assholes when they make it their personality. That's the whole point, right? But there's an association with the idea that everyone who's a vegan has that because of this tiny vocal minority that shoves shit down people's throats, and that now all those people must be the same. It's fucked. But also, you've got to think about what your actions are going to do for you. You know, because everyone is obsessed with branding. Yeah, but also, I think it's bad that people judge on stereotype. I mean, we've done it for the entire existence of the human race. I think it's bad that we judge people based on a stereotype when it comes to like our belief system and shit. But also, I think the people who are trying to advocate sometimes don't know how to do it effectively and don't realize that they're doing greater harm to their overall cause. Thus, everyone who's a vegan's an asshole argument. You know? And then who wants to be a vegan? Bro, I don't want to be a vegan, bro. They're going to make me go. They're going to everyone's going to call me fucking an asshole. Like, literally, being a vegan now is not a lifestyle choice. It's am I okay with everyone hating me because I'm a vegan and not inviting me to parties? Because they think I'm just going to be an asshole. It's like, hey, all my friends left me. They don't like me anymore. What did you do wrong? And I became a vegan. Oh, I mean, that's your fault, I guess. It's like those Extinction Rebellion people that go around gluing themselves to roads to try to get people to stop climate change. They're turning more people against the cause than they're helping. True. Oh, yeah, here's another thing, by the way. Here's another thing. I want to get this off my chest. This is really fucking important. Really fucking important. If you are a vegan or you're gluten-free, celiac, fucking whatever it is, this is the reality of the world. Bring your own food to things and don't fucking crack the shits if there's nothing there that you can't eat. I fucking, and just like the amount of guilt you feel when someone rocks up and goes, okay. And then you're like, are you okay? It's like, oh, I just can't really eat any of this, unfortunately. Whose fault's that? It's not my fucking fault. Get a piece of bread then. Have a fucking bowl of salad. There's some rocket in the fridge. Put some dressing on it. Dude, it's happened to me like fucking 3 or 4 times. And it's like, are you trying to guilt trip me right now? Like, are you trying to guilt trip me right now? That like I didn't provide something for every fucking dietary requirement in the world? No! You will not do that. That is on you. That's why my sister does bring her own stuff. Yeah, and sounds like you're a bad host. I've been guilt tripped like 3 times for that reason, and I will not stand for it. Nah, I will not stand for it. I just say it now. If you got a dietary requirement,
a wet nurse for the baby.
I'll be like, yo, the dietary requirements for the party are lots of meat, lots of fucking sauce, onions, white bread, and beer. If that doesn't suit your dietary requirements, bring your own shit. Because I won't be taking flack for it. Unless they've stated they will supply. It just happens, you know what I mean? It happens. Because it's kind of like, again, there are people out there, crazy, who believe that it is the responsibility of other people who decide to host events to cater for people without them stating that they're coming. It's like, so you don't care about us. So you don't care about us, and you only care about killing animals and not providing something for people who don't believe in the unethical treatment of animals. Well, fuck you. It's like, and that's happened to me like 3 times, dude. Speaking of events, shouldn't you be getting warmed up for basketball? True, actually. I've got to play in like 40 minutes. I've got to get out of here. Only the tasty animals, though. Yeah, not that much pig. Not that much pig. I'll take, like, you know, if I had to have one animal for the rest of my life, I'll take beef. Aussie, 25 months. Pog, thanks, Dad. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 25 months. Legend. So Minecraft later, you taking the night off? Nah, basketball doesn't start till 6:50. Won't finish till 8. And then I'll get home, shower, eat, and I'll be like 9:30. And my sleep schedule's actually kind of good at the moment. And I'm probably going to try and do these kind of streams more. Because I normally stream it, like, I normally go to training at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm going to try and do like more of these, like, I don't know, are these cool? Is it okay to go live during the day and just kind of hang out and watch documentaries about the mole people and just hang out for like a few hours and then come back and actually play games after? I don't know if that's okay or not. I don't know if that's like considered lazy, but I don't know. It could be fun. You know what I mean? I'm down. Yeah, it's illegal. Oh, I just don't know if it's like something that people are interested in, you know. And I don't want to be double ping Andy every day or like 3 days a week, just sitting down talking shit. You know what I mean? But I like have Arvo stream for Aussies. Yeah, then like nighttime just like hanging, you know, double dipping. I mean, I do like it though, because there's no pressure to do anything during the day when it's only like 3 or 4 hours. You know, it's kind of nice just hanging out, talking shit. Is what it is, and then you do like the biggest stream later. Yeah, do it. Yeah, I think so. And it's like also cool to see the K-Koners for a little bit. You know, because, like, for the people who do have a normal sleep schedule, like, legitimately, when I start stream, it's 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. Western, West Coast. And then East Coast, it's like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. till 10 a.m. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I never get to see him. So it's, like, kind of nice to actually, like, it was kind of nice to, like, see people for a few hours that normally aren't here, you know? So it's sick. So, I don't know. I might keep doing it. Like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or something would be kind of cool. I might even do it tomorrow. Before footy training. Fuck it. See what happens. Yeah. Do be liking the double dipping. Yeah, well, fuck around a little bit, you know? Like, dude, it's something a little bit diffy. And also, I'm kind of bored during the days, and it keeps me from, like, doing meaningless shit, like watching YouTube videos or fucking, you know, running around their house pretending like I'm actually doing something. If the house is in order, I feel like I can just, like, stream for a few hours. Yeah. It's the year of the hermit. It gives you something to do. True. We'll need to think of a theme for day streams. Maybe we just call them like rabbit hole day streams, and we just go down. We start with cyclones, and we end up in the valleys of the tunnels of Las Vegas. What about your hot girl shit? Yeah, I can do hot girl shit too. I'm training 3 nights a week. The only days that I'll do this is when I have training and then I'm going to be away for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'll just start at like 4 o'clock every day and stream the whole night, what I'll probably do on Thursdays and Fridays and stuff, and just try and stream more. But yeah, I'm still doing, like, we did 6Ks at training last night, play basketball tonight, 6Ks again at training tomorrow night, and then run the other days. Chilling, you know? Rabbit hole Tuesdays. Rabbit hole every day. Who are we going to raid? Dude, we don't get a chance to raid you. That's going to be fan. What about Fasfi? Fasfi's making oh my God. Fasfi is making Valentine's Day flowers. Nice. Can I have one of those? Can I have one of those? Thoughts? Yeah. Can we have one of those? Oh, Brody 3F. True. I didn't even think about that. That's just like such an easy, simple raid message. If you are a non-sub, I'm pretty sure you can unlock, using your channel point, you can unlock Brody3F. I mean, I think you get it for 24 hours. So you can test that if you want, see if it works. You only need 300 channel points. I'm pretty sure it's cheap as fuck. We brought you some. Here you go. Here you go. Hiya, mummy. No, stop it, dickhead. All right? No. Nice work, Dave. It's a capital F, dude. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. This was fun. I definitely think I'll definitely do it more. I don't know. I don't really think too much about this kind of shit, but I do value everyone's time. So me just existing, I'm not removed from the fact that my mere existence in front of a camera is that fulfilling, if you know, is that exciting, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to drag people away from what they're doing, thinking that they're going to watch content when it's literally just us sitting here talking shit. But the fact that you guys are here and willing to come and hang out, I really appreciate it. And when there's no pressure on this kind of stuff, it makes it really easy and just fun. So if you guys are cool with it, and I get to see some people I wouldn't normally see, I'll just keep doing it, man. I'm having some good time, and then I can go live at night and not feel bad about streaming video games for 7 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, will you be my future ex-wife for Valentine's Day? Sure, if you want. I got you, man. I gotta get my money's worth for this sub, dude. Fuck you, man. Frozen Water figured it out, my man. All right, chat. Well, this is going to be the only time we do this today. There'll be 4 things probably tomorrow, and maybe 4 things going forward a little bit more. But today, there's only 2 of them. Two things are necessary for great achievement, and they are tornadoes. They're tornadoes and warrants for your arrest in Hawaii. Avoid the rabbit hole, kids. Yeah. And a warrant for your arrest in Hawaii. Do not use hi above chat. Do not use that, actually. Yeah, good work, dickhead. Thanks for everything, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me take tonight off. I'm gonna get my house in order, get my life in order, go and play some basketball, and I'll be back tomorrow. Probably same thing. I'll do something during the day, and then we'll play Minecraft or Elden Ring or whatever with Midge tomorrow night. It'll be fun after footy train. Appreciate the fuck out of you, dudes. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. See you soon. Enjoy basketball. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Bring stories, man. Bring stories. Bye, streamer. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Happy Valentine's Day. We're all alone in this together. All right. See you tomorrow. Appreciate you, man. Love you. Bye. See ya. It's coming. Ready? 3, 2, 1.